me through the heart, casting dice and roulette. The game was set right from the start. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know, I don't want it anymore. I don't wanna go, don't wanna know, but I keep coming back for more. Crashing down and in the rain, all things are burning up in flames. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder. Crashing down and in the rain, our love will never be the same. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder. Yeah, the air's getting thinner, higher than high we go. A game with no winners, we keep pushing more and more. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know, I don't want it anymore. I don't wanna go, don't wanna know, but I keep coming back for more. Crashing down in the rain, all things are burning up in flames. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder. Crashing down in the rain, our love will never be the same. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder.
He just doesn't. Or he wakes up feeling worse, and I'm like, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I feel groggy sometimes
Yeah.
or something. So I'm a very
Yeah, the air's getting thinner, higher than high we go. A game with no winners, we keep pushing more and more. All things are burning up in flames. We're going under, bang bang like thunder, bang bang like thunder. Crashing down in
Yo, what is cracking Twitch and YouTube, huh? Gonna be streaming on YouTube as well. How you guys doing? I'm gonna bring in our panel here in a second. How you guys doing? Happy motherfucking Saturday. It is another episode of Just a Tip. I am your host, Lord Panda. Let's get our facial music on, actually. There we go. Booyaka! All right, we're gonna bring in our fucking panel now. Yo! What is cracking? We are live on Twitch and YouTube.
Oh,
We're live?
okay.
We are. We just went to live. We haven't gone visual live yet, but they can hear us. They can hear us. Shh. They're listening in. How are you guys doing? Happy fucking Saturday.
Happy Saturday!
It sounded like you said Friday Day.
Fighter Day. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. I like that. Let's make that happen, man. Fighter Day. I'm in it. I mean, most fights happen on Saturdays, so.
That's
yeah.
true.
Yeah, it's like,
That is fair.
it is fight day. It's like boxing, MMA, wrestling, all that shit happens on Saturdays. Yeah,
Yep.
baby. Hell yeah. How you doing, Chia-land?
Zia. It's a
Zia-land.
weird one.
Hey, I went with the Chinese pronunciation.
If my parents had known that when they named me that, I think that they would have maybe named me something else. I don't know.
Hey, there you go, man. Well, you're looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today.
Thank you. Saying that I had a nap today, which was really exciting.
Hey, yeah, I can't take naps, man. I can't.
We were just
It
talking
never
about
happens.
Let's see. And Cleo is your name, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Cleo. Okay, yeah, that's what Cleo and I were just saying. She says she doesn't take naps well either, and I was like, oh, that's how my husband is. It's such a bummer.
It is. It's a huge fucking bummer. I hate it. Because they take naps like, look, Nova can literally fall the fuck asleep anywhere,
Man, I can
at
sleep
any time.
anywhere.
All right, without further ado, we're gonna give you guys some fucking facial.
Heyo.
Heyo. Booyaka! There we go. How you guys doing, man? Yeah, man, I can't nap at all, man. It's a skill that I do not possess, and it's something I wish I could do. Because sometimes I do need like a refresh, because sometimes I'll stay up all night not on purpose. So it would be really nice to like refresh and shit, but my body's like, nope. It's daytime, bro. What you doing? There's predators out. My body's like, yo, there's predators out today. What you talking about?
It's probably better for your sleep cycle. I have a horrible habit of taking naps, and I'll nap for too long, and then I can't sleep. So like tonight, I know I'm gonna be up till like 3 or 4 in the morning. Yeah, it was a bad move.
Look, that's a trade-off, and that's a good point. Yeah, I don't want to stay up all night and fuck off my sleep cycle and shit. Yeah,
exactly. Yeah.
Blackout curtains. Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. I can't sleep with the sun. I think that's the reason. It's the sun. The sun is like, nope. It's daytime, bro. You awake. We awake
so
at daytime.
This might be a stupid question. Are we doing cameras?
Cameras. Yes, we are doing cameras.
Okay. Let's see what we got going on here.
There are no such things as stupid questions. What?
Stupid cameras. Yeah.
Stupid cameras. I know, right? What's up, Mop Top? How you doing, my man? Hey, look, I'm catching up to you, bro.
Hold on.
My dreads getting pretty long, man.
Hey, your dreads are getting long, Daddy.
I know, they're getting pretty long. There we go. You froze for a second there, Mop. Now I can hear you.
Ooh, the saturation is so high automatically.
Yeah, these cameras are terrible.
All right, is that better?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, these little chintzy ass cameras, these motherfuckers is garbage.
That Rita's Ice?
Yes, with gummy bears on top.
Oh my gosh, Rita's.
I haven't had Rita's
right
in
now.
a long ass time, man. Jesus.
Oh my
That's
God.
what I was gonna say.
I don't know when I've had, like, I think I was like a kid or something.
Yeah, I'm from Philly, so they're all over.
Yeah,
the
I was
place.
like in Michigan or something when I had it.
Yeah, they're kind of an East Coast thing, right?
Well, I had one right by my high school, but it went out of business like
Yeah,
I think within the same year that it opened.
Yeah, I think we used to have them out here, and then they went away.
Yeah, but oh my God, they're so good. That Italian.
Cause I remember
custard is,
getting
like,
one on like
custard.
on the pier in Santa Monica. So, like when I was a kid.
That's I think that's like the difference in like East Coast, West Coast culture. Like water ice, like certain things are just our thing. You get what I'm saying? Like water ice, hoagies, like stand.
Wawas.
Yeah.
Wawa.
I've never been to Wawa's.
I've never been to Wawa's either.
I've never been. I heard it's really good.
Thanks.
It's
is
amazing.
really good. I love their mac and cheese, Johnny, so much.
It's
Johnny?
good. They have mac and
What do they
cheese.
sell at Wawa's? What type of food?
Everything.
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 Okay.
It's like 7-Eleven.
Literally everything. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it's like a gas station.
With or without gas. With or without gas.
Yeah, they
I
have
got you.
both. And
I
you
got
can
you.
go get sandwiches made too. Like they have touch screens where you just put in whatever you want and they make you your sandwich. Yeah, for like $5.
Hell yeah.
Death
It's
Star. Thank
way
you for
big.
the
Have you had the
resale. Appreciate you, my man.
Philly, that was the only place that I
No,
went
the
because it was
listen.
so
That
fucking
chicken
good.
quesadilla with the
What's up, Rock? How
provolone
you doing, my man?
and the cheddar cheese, and you gotta ask them to put sweet peppers on it because it's not an option, and a little bit
Okay.
of pepper. It's godly.
You got me. You got me. I'm already in.
Like,
couldn't-
at 2 o'clock in the morning after the right amount of Hennessy, it is godly.
Oh my God.
Literally. Bro, have you tried the mashed
Yeah.
potato bowls up there?
Yes, I've tried
No.
everything
Death
from
Star,
Wawa.
thanks for the
So
sub.
much. And the smoothies. Oh my God.
Wawa just got burgers and French fries.
Yes, they do. They.
What? That's
Yeah.
lit.
I
And
haven't
the
tried
fries
them
are
yet.
Actually good. They're actually.
Are they?
I haven't had the burger yet, but the fries are
Okay.
actually good.
I haven't tried them yet, but it's on my list. If I could eat a
Johnny?
Wawa every day, I would.
I'm living
So-
for this just woken up look. Oh
Quick
my God.
question: has anybody seen
For some minute, I woke up
the
like
Snyder cut?
Yes.
Lighter cut? No.
The Snyder cut.
Oh, the
I
Snyder
did.
cut.
I saw it the weekend it came out.
Oh my God, the best. best 4 hours of cinema I've ever watched.
Look, I'm a DC hater, bro. I don't like DC at all. Yeah, I don't like DC at all. Yeah, I'm a Marvel dude. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah, I can't do it.
People who like Marvel are like real bubbly to me, and that's not a problem. I mean, DC.
That's because we got a lot to be excited about.
Exactly. We get all the excitement, and y'all get all the heartache and pain and shit. they be doing y'all fucking dirty, bro.
Shit, man.
I know. He always going through shit. Like, they be making some whack decisions in the DC universe, man.
Captain America is a bitch.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's 100, like one of the worst Marvel superheroes of all time. What?
Worse.
So is Batman though. Look, Batman is less. Look, Batman is less than Captain America though.
No.
He'll whoop his whole ass. What?
No.
101.
No power.
Can't get Batman.
Batman's a rich dude who knows martial arts. Hey, Bucky is whack too. Those two characters are whack.
His name is Bucky.
Right? His fucking name is Bucky. He can't be dope. Like what?
Bucky Barnes.
Bucky, the fuck? Come on, Bucko. That's too close to Bucko, bro.
Have you guys?
I was like, my name is Nigel. Like,
Nigel, right? Like you can't be tough and be named Nigel.
Without Iron Man, there is no MCU.
Yeah, without the original Iron Man movie, yeah.
Oh yeah,
I agree with that.
Listen, I agree. Watch how much they tank now that Robert Downey Jr. isn't in movies anymore.
Ah, okay.
Think so?
Hero sucks. Every other hero
He's
sucks.
not gonna be in movies anymore.
yeah, but is there gonna be?
No, he's not. No.
Yeah, he's done.
He's out.
But,
He's done.
Like,
yeah,
Chris Evans said he was done too, but he can't. He coming back
for voice acting, but the only person really standing.
He said he was done though, like Dunzo.
Thor sucks. So
yeah, he does.
Oh, Thor saying, yeah. Well, they're gonna have. I mean, Thor: Love and Thunder is gonna be.
Love and Thunder should be dope. Yeah.
There's going to be too many characters. Way too many characters already. Thor the God Butcher. No, you got Gore the God Butcher played by Christian Bale.
Yeah.
You got Thor. You got the girl coming back as Lady Thor.
Jane Foster. Yeah.
Jane Foster.
Yeah. You got Loki coming back. You got everyone's coming back. It's like a fucking Avenger movie without.
Because they're superheroes, not rich kids with no
Exactly.
power.
Look, let me ask you this. What about Batman made him in any way capable of fighting a fight with Superman? Please tell me.
Okay, so listen.
Superman is invincible. Besides, look, Superman could fly into the air and literally laser beam the entire fucking planet.
But what you forget is Batman has the best superpower of all. Preparation.
What?
Yeah, like
that's Batman's whole thing.
Look,
like,
Batman fans say the wildest shit about Batman, bro. That's not a superhero.
Wait,
that right there.
Why is he not prepared for the Joker to break out again?
That why is a clown from an insane asylum his fucking villain? But also he can fight Superman. So he can't beat the Joker, but he can fight Superman. Okay, that makes sense.
He said it best when he was talking about this kind of stuff. Like there was an interview, and he was like, "You want to know like who would win in a fight all the time? This is the last time I'm going to answer one of those questions." He's like, "Whoever wins the fight is whoever the writer makes win the fight because it's their story."
Yes,
so
not wrong.
Batman always wins not because he's prepared. But because
the writers like him a lot, yeah.
Want him to beat Superman.
They want him to beat Superman, yeah.
His character is preparation. Like he's only beating. Like the only reason he could beat every member of the Justice League is because upon finding out that these other people were out there, he made a contingency plan for all of them. Like
But look, you can't make a contingency plan for a god though. Superman's a god.
There's fucking kryptonite.
Yeah, but I was just gonna say there's kryptonite.
He has to be close to it. He could destroy all of Bruce Wayne's shit in a matter of seconds.
Yeah.
But
Like all of
Superman's
it.
a pussy.
Man, exactly. That's the only look. My top. I will give you that one. That's the only reason I could think of that Batman would win, because Batman's a real one and Superman's a pussy who lets people win. Who lets people win? Yes.
Just the alien.
That means with Superman.
Look, Superman is my favorite character from the DC universe.
Listen,
I like
any hero that they try to make like America's always is a bitch. Like Captain America, Superman's a bitch. The only heroes that matter are the heroes that give no fucks. Batman
Like
kills
Iron Man.
so many people.
Look, you know who my favorite character is? Thanos. I like Thanos a lot.
Or the reason why like heroes are idolized like that, and like first of all, they have like American colors, kind of. Superman not so much, but like still.
No, Superman is definitely all attached to America, bro. Like they wrote comics with him fighting Nazis and shit, bro. Back in the 40s. Yeah, he was fighting Nazis and
He
shit.
gotta be a bitch. He can't be.
Like, why are you fighting Nazis, bro? What are you talking about?
The real heroes are kind of like anti-heroes, because that's what comes with the territory. Like, if you're getting down into it, there's so many moral platitudes that you have to like really dig into with like heroes, you know, like where does it become like right and wrong? And so the main heroes are usually the ones who have like the incorruptible morals, which is why they're bitches.
Which is like Captain America, and Superman.
They're here to protect
Motherfuckers who will lose rather than cheat.
Yeah. Like I respect Deadpool because he makes a hard decision. Everybody has to die. You're not a good guy.
I like it.
I don't think he makes hard decisions.
Deadpool's just a psycho. I think he's just a psycho.
Superman the bitch, right? Like everyone remember that iconic line from Spider-Man with Green Goblin? He said there's always, it's not iconic, it's really a cheesy line. He's like, there's always going to be that villain that comes along and makes you make that decision between stopping me and saving people. Deadpool would have shot Green Goblin.
Yeah.
In his face. In his face. And if those people die, at least Green Goblin.
I at least got your ass.
Like he ain't gonna launch some pumpkins at you and shit. Like,
I know. So look, Spider-Man's villains are weak too, bro. They're the weakest villains in the whole Marvel cinematic, bro. Because Spider-Man is almost not a superhero.
He's the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
That right there.
He's there for the neighborhood and to fight those levels.
And he's a kid too, right? Like
we're getting looks right now. He's like, no.
Spider-Man. All right, so do you know that there's a thing in comics where like Spider-Man literally has to pull his punches, because if he hits any of those villains with all his force, it would explode.
It would kill them,
Yeah, like Raven.
except for certain ones, right? Like, cause Kingpin's pretty strong.
Name one person. Spider-Man might be the neighborhood Spider-Man, but name a hero that could beat Venom. Spider-Man, only person that can really get, like, he's literally like, come on, he's Venom.
Carnage too.
I feel like a cool fight would be Venom and Black Panther.
Yeah, that'd be dope. They're pretty close. Yeah.
I would like to see that.
Yeah. They have some kind of like absorption, but I think that's obviously beneficial to that. So that'll be really interesting to see. And like he's got like speed on like agility and shit. I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be a good fight, man. That'd be a cool fight. I agree.
Sherry's they're gonna make his sister the new Black Panther.
Yeah, they are. Probably.
Yeah. That's the only way to do it. You can't recast.
You cannot recast.
Yeah, no.
So the only way to do it right without offending black people, because no one wants to offend black people, we will boycott their movie. So the only way to do it right,
boycott the theater.
Right, is to actually transfer it how it's transferred in the comics.
Exactly.
But they have to explain why he's gone.
I mean, Shuri is Shuri being the Black Panther is something that has happened in the comics. So a lot of people have been the Black Panther, so it would make sense in the MCU.
They just got to explain why he's not there.
Yeah, I mean, he could have died. Like, they can make him die in the MCU.
They cannot do that.
Why not?
They will.
They would have to. They would have to. They can't explain that any other way.
I'm telling you, he had to be on vacation or something. Because if
on vacation, then where did he go?
Forever.
Forever.
He got to be in a time vortex or all four. I'm telling you, black people is not going to let them say that this man who died
But he really died though. So
But he really died though.
Yeah.
He actually
I'm just telling you, the way the backlash is going to go. Listen, Disney not even that dumb to even think about going that route. Disney's going to find a way to explain it without killing the dead.
Disney's gonna kill him off.
Man,
think so,
Disney
too.
is dumb as
Yeah, I
fuck.
think
What are
they're
you
gonna
talking
kill
about? I've seen Disney make the dumbest of decisions. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're
Disney
all
definitely
going
gonna kill them
to-
all.
I'm going to hit everyone in their DM after the movie drops. It's like,
Yo,
I told you they were going to say off world. Like they're going to say, they're going to turn.
I mean, look, they may start with him off world, but at some point, where the fuck is he then? You know?
They're going
He's
to make him a Panther.
Yeah, he could become the Panther god, because that's where they get their power from. They worship the Panther god, which gives them their power.
Do some weird CGI
No,
stuff. That'd be weird, like Paul Walker.
I mean,
Yeah.
they could just use his voice. Why couldn't they just use his voice?
Think about it in y'all position, right? No person on this chat would be Disney and would be faced with those two decisions and make the first decision. Like, either you're going to kill him or make him a god. He's already dead, and black people have already made him a god because of the movement and shit. So the only you can't kill him. You got to make him like.
I would like him to be a god. That'd be cool.
I'd make him a god. Yeah.
Dead.
If I was in that, if I was in that room making that decision, I'd vote for God.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense, and it would be easy to do like.
It would be easy to do that CGI. You just make it like a big ass blazing panther or some shit, and then you put his voice in it. You don't make his face at all.
Yeah, no, you gotta do it.
Yeah. I don't think they should use people's images anymore after they die.
No,
I think that's
it's
wrong.
weird.
I think it's immoral. Yeah, I think
would
it's
say
very
that.
immoral. Because honestly, as a creator, if I died, I may not endorse what the fuck you're doing with my face.
Yeah, like, you
I
don't
may not
my
have liked
permission
that.
anymore.
Yeah,
exactly.
like Prince definitely said, "Don't do that to me," and they did it anyway.
They pulled
Like he literally said, "Don't do this to me.
Wait, who
when I
else?
die, don't do it." Prince.
Like they got,
and it happened?
And it happened anyway, yeah. Or they were talking about it, I think.
you know, they got the Marvel zombie Funko Pops, right?
Yeah.
Black Panther had a Funko Pop. They pulled it.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because he
shit.
was
Yeah.
depicted as a zombie.
Mhm.
He just died. Like, y'all gonna say he's a zombie already?
Yeah.
They pulled,
You can't do
if
that.
you can find it online,
So it's
worth
rare
it.
now, yeah? Yeah.
That's
Right?
crazy.
Right? That's lit.
But it's not on the back of the box. Like after a certain point,
Mhm.
like they changed the box and everything.
Of
Not
course, yeah.
him as a zombie. They're not gonna kill him. They're not gonna.
No. That's crazy.
And he's definitely with Thor off world.
That's just the tip.
Just a tip, I know, right? And that's just a tip of Marvel and versus DC. We'll have that conversation
I know.
every fucking Saturday, you know, like whatever. But
I'm scared for it. I'm a big DC guy.
hey, look, and I don't get offended, so let's go, man. I'm in. So let's do it. We have a great game for you guys, and then we have a bonus game. So we're gonna jump right into our What Would You Rather, or which Would You Rather? The fuck is the name of the game?
It's just Would You Rather. Thank you all for being here. I wanted to say hello, Jane. I'm really glad you're here. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Mop. Hi, Princess. Hi, Dia. It's really nice to see you all.
But before we get into the game, we're gonna go through and do our introductions as always. We're gonna start with our newer folks. So let's go with really dope lighted room square. Princess.
Oh, hi. So most people call me Pone. I mean, I don't know. My viewers call me Princess, but I'm trying to like sort of get away from it. Just-
Got you, Pone. We
yeah,
got you.
Princess is
Got
so
you.
femme. But yeah, hi.
Hi.
Nice to be here.
Nice to meet
Hello.
you.
Nice
Pone.
to see you.
Nice to meet you.
I know. I love
Right?
it.
I love it.
Chilan, please
Very sweet.
introduce yourself.
Strong.
What's up, guys? My name is Zia, and then
Zia.
Twitch channel, all that
I'm
Zia
so
land.
sorry.
Yeah, that's
Zia.
no, it's
Look,
totally fine.
I gotta
It's such a
put
weird name.
put Z in there for it.
It
Like no,
helps
it's not
with
an X, it's a Z.
phonetically.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, but thank you for having me.
Thanks
Hell
for
yeah.
coming. I appreciate you.
Just to let you know, Pone does really cool gaming streams. She's one of the few like actual girl gamers I've been able to find on Twitch. Like, I really enjoy watching her, and same with Jane. Last night, Dead by Daylight was super enjoyable to watch.
Yeah, we were
And I
watching you
really
last
like
night,
Zia's streams.
Dead by Daylight, Jane. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. Zia's streams are really, really fun. She's like so interactive with her audience. I love it. You have a dope stream.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Man. Well, maybe you guys will get some Warzone in, or I don't know what the fuck y'all play. Dead by. I couldn't do Dead by Daylight. I played it once or twice, but it was like
It looks scary.
it was hard as fuck, man. I was like, oh, bro, I don't know what I'm doing. But I was the killer, so maybe I'll try it as the victims.
Ooh. I personally think Survivor is like 10 times more fun. But
Okay.
some people get a kick out of just stringing people up and hacking them.
Look, I wanted to try to string some motherfuckers up, and I couldn't catch nobody. So.
Oh yeah,
That shit was hard as fuck.
It's hard for new killers though.
I was like, damn, I don't know how this shit works.
I mean, the first time I played Among Us, I was the imposter and I had no idea what to do. I was like, what?
Oh,
the first time?
That's terrifying.
We vented, and they were all like, "Yeah, that's the imposter." And I was like, "What?"
What?
I don't know what I did.
You guys can't all do that shit?
I'm not.
You guys can't all do that? No?
I didn't know that they couldn't bid.
Y'all can't vent?
Literally, though, that was.
You all can't do that? All right.
Right.
Oh yeah.
All right, Cleo, kick off the introductions for the established peeps. We did the new peeps.
Hello, I'm Cleo, the Cleo Panda.
What's up?
I love you.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Johnny? How you doing, my man?
Oh, okay, sorry. Yo, what up, everybody? Johnny Stone. Make sure you follow me on Instagram, it's Johnny Stone.
Oh, he got crispy with it. Okay.
I know.
All right.
I've got mine, man.
Right? He was like, hello.
Like, hey, hello, ladies and lovers.
Jane, to you.
My name is Jane. I stream on Twitch as well as Incognito. Recently, we've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight, and I just woke up. Sorry,
Excellent.
I'm really low energy recently.
Hell yeah, we got
I'm
you.
Here, so.
We got you. You are in
No,
good.
we're happy to see you.
Yeah, you're in good company. We'll hype you up. Don't worry. Mop, what's up, my man?
Yo, I'm Lil Mop Top, influencer, content curator, hip hop artist, non-adult content curator. But follow me anyway at Lil Mop Top on Instagram, LILMOPPTOP.
Boom.
Thank you for the 38 biddies, Atrix, Dragon Spine. Appreciate you, my man. Go for it, Nova.
So I'm Nova. I'm Daddy's puppy, and I just started my Twitch. So I'm gonna do Funa next on my next stream.
Booyaka. Where can our people find you? Thank you so much for the 100 biddies, Smokey. Where can our people find you at, Nova?
You can find me on Twitter at NovaPanda420, and you can also find me on Twitch at TheNovaPanda.
Boom.
Boom. Hello, I am Scarlet Panda. I like to be called Bunny, and you can find me on Twitch at Scarlet Panda, and pretty much everywhere else, Scarlet Panda. Yep. Happy Saturday.
Indeed. What's up? Hey, so I'm Lord Panda. You guys know me. This is my my channel. I am your fearless host. I will be hosting every day. We stream every day, but today is a special day. Saturdays are for just the tip. So today we're gonna jump right into our game, and we have a bonus game after the game. So stick around for the main. Yeah, bro, we're hella immature.
Why are you immature? What?
Dog, is he like Saturdays are just the tip, and I just can't help it, man.
Hey, look, that's the whole point.
Oh my god.
I'm giving everybody just the tip, you know what I'm saying?
Only the tip.
Only the tip.
All you get.
I'm really high right now.
Hey, round of applause for the 420.
I'ma have the giggles the whole
It's okay, you have cute giggles.
I know. I love your giggles. What?
You're so cute.
I'm just giving out just the tip.
Just the tip, baby. All right, Cleo, let's get right into the game.
Yes, Daddy. Oh shit! Oh my god. She's scared. Bunny just popped in there and scared the crap out of me.
Everything fucking scares the crap out of you, Cleo. It's not hard to do.
I'm very easily spooked. I always
Bro,
just go
she's
through
like a
them,
cat, like a kitten. If you move too fast, she's out.
I will scream and say ghost.
Even if she'll know where you are, and then you move a little bit to somewhere else, and she'll forget. And then, like, literally, you could do a jump scare in the same room
Her
where
cat's the same way.
Yeah, bro, it's
My
lit.
cat is the exact
Cat's the same fucking way, yeah.
Although I will say, I fed Phileas catnip this morning, and him and I had a very fun time playing.
He went lit.
He was
We had
high
bug
as
eyes,
fuck.
not crazy.
Did you guys get some video of that?
Yes.
A little bit. Yeah.
Thank you for the Biddy Slaughterhouse. Appreciate you, my man.
I'm gonna have permanent anxiety because in my new apartment, which I got a new
I know,
apartment,
yay!
I'm in the new apartment.
Congrats, congrats, congrats. Big applause for the new apartment.
It's different.
It's all white and sweet.
It's so yeah.
You gotta put the lights up, bro.
Huh?
You look different in fluorescent light.
Yeah, you do. You gotta get your lighting up.
We got the mood lighting.
Yeah,
Like, we
my
need
apartment
the
was
light
dark.
in the
It was a
can.
basement, so I got a lot of natural light here, and then I don't even have lights set up for really on. It's just the natural lighting from like the.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
you know.
Nice.
Yeah, so I love it. But
You got the kid
no,
over
my
there with you?
cat has decided that the loft, like the area near the loft, she's just gonna sleep like up there on the
Yep.
bar above the stairs, like it's 8-10 feet above the stairs.
Bro,
It's like,
bro,
Phil
how many
fell off.
how many times has Phileas fallen off of the stairs, bro? Like fallen 2 stories. At least twice since we've been here.
really? Okay.
Yeah. And he's been fine, bro. Like 100% fine. He just he darted right back upstairs and did it again.
You did.
Yeah.
He heard like a crash. Like, what was that? It's like,
It
oh,
was
he fell off.
like he was trying to like do it, man. It was lit.
It was
It's like, man, you trying to die, bro. Nah, he good.
okay. You guys
Oh, I love
Hey,
apartments with
that's
lofts.
dope, bro.
That's so awesome.
Yeah.
bro. Okay.
You're gonna have to take us on a tour.
Oh,
my
yeah,
God.
Once it's like unpacked and clean.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah.
Anyways,
Okay. First question: would you rather be a billionaire today, or a king or queen of a large country 2,500 years ago?
King or queen of a large country 2,500 years ago. Fuck
No.
yeah, I'm in.
Billionaire today.
Hell no.
100%.
Man, fuck this place,
Honestly,
bro.
I would
agree.
also say millionaire today.
I like modern medicine a lot.
I just like it.
No plague.
I'm not
Thank
big
you.
bushes.
Not a fan of modern medicine, man.
I don't
I'm
want to
good.
live with rats.
I'm cool.
Toilets that flush are nice.
Damn, so I'm the only one.
Toilet.
I'm the only one.
Clean water.
I don't need no.
I have a big issue.
No way.
I'm
Are you in
I'm-
charge of
issue.
that many people? I'm barely in charge of myself
Yeah.
half the time.
Damn,
That's
bro.
so
Yeah.
much work.
Oh, good point.
That's too much responsibility.
Good point.
Well, also like when you're in power, there's like a very oppressive system in place, and you're at the top of that system. So like just being
Yeah.
a part of that,
Yeah,
it's not worth it.
You can't impress me if I'm the king, though.
You're rich.
Yeah, you
No,
can't
no,
impress
but
me
you're
if I'm the king.
oppressing. You're going to be
everyone
oppressing
else.
people. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's not worth it.
Everyone's going to be beneath you.
you're gonna end up like an insane Caligula.
Yeah, probably.
When you're a billionaire,
Whatever.
it's kinda the same
I mean,
way.
billionaires are the same, though. Same
Yeah,
shit.
you're a
They're
billionaire.
oppressing
If you
people
want to
too.
keep it.
Billionaires
You can
oppress
still
people too.
redistribute.
You can opt to pay taxes like you should.
You
And
can
like
also donate.
who's that guy?
versus-
Oh, there's this guy who hold on.
I feel like as
Do a
a,
bunch
I feel like as a king, I could.
Back then back then, I'd rather be a billionaire now. I want a Tesla. There's no
I want a Tesla.
I don't want a horse in the carriage. I don't want to ride a horseback. I don't want to.
You don't want a horse.
I really do.
No.
But see, but you could also
You
have
have
that
a horse in the
now.
carriage today.
Yeah,
right? I
You have
was
a
like,
Tesla
he
now.
said
If
So-
Elon Musk made the horse and carriage,
Hey, look, somebody in the chat said I like women's rights and LGBT rights. 2,500 years ago, we wasn't as stupid as we are now. Swear.
Yeah,
they weren't doing all that.
Nah, hell no. They was fucking in Greek. Look, the Greek baths. They was like men were fucking other men long time ago, man. That was a normal thing. Like LGBT was a normal fucking thing until like until we got like, because 2,500 years ago predates Christianity. So
People were burned.
yeah, we lost a lot of that like with Christianity, but I don't know, man. Like we respected women and LGBT, like we respected people at 2,500 years ago. I think. Yeah, I think so. Because if you didn't,
no, they like
people.
Because if you didn't, they might kill you. We might, like, you could get killed back then. Like, like disrespect would get you. Disrespect would get you murdered.
But let you be able to light a fire differently than anybody else. They think you're a witch to kill you.
Yeah.
I'm into that.
But just light a fire.
Come get
don't
me.
be a witch.
Come get me. Come for
Gay,
it.
don't be a witch.
Look. One caveat I would want is to not.
Fuck I want. I rule, and if you try and burn me, my car's burned.
Yeah, I'm the goddamn
Right?
queen.
I'm a king.
Kings get killed all the time.
All the time, yeah, they do.
All the time.
Like, it's pretty common, actually. It's actually pretty common, yeah. Okay. Yeah, we invented world hunger.
Yeah, we have food, bro.
Sorry, I'm going off.
So I feel like as a king, I could affect more things than as a billionaire. 2,500 years ago, I could affect more things.
True. Okay, but since it's in the past, does it have to be a specific ruler, or can you just
Yeah, can I just be like? Can I just be my own king? Yeah.
At a specific
2,500 years is still 2,500 years. It's still an exact date.
Hey, look, I feel like 2,500 years ago is better than today.
What would that make you?
Look, I feel like 2,500 years ago is better than today. Like, we were better people then. That's what I feel.
You make that decision, and on day two,
we were
fighting King Arthur and Lancelot is a bad job.
I don't think we were better people. People were still murdering each other constantly, going to war, smashing heads in. Human nature is just garbage. Like, that's really what it is.
History repeats itself too. It's just a different time.
Violence is
500 years ago. A person could come pillage your land, meaning they could steal, murder, rape,
and
do all that other
That
shit.
shit was all happening.
Normal.
They still
and
do
you
that.
think yeah, exactly. I was just gonna
They
say,
still do
you
that.
think
That's
you can't do that shit now, bro? Like, do we think that we're safe now? Because I feel not safe at all.
It's just a different era. Still,
Just a different era.
People,
And I feel like I have to protect myself more.
It's a question of what era 483 BC and where too, because some places were maybe a lot nicer.
Like right now, you can't pillage a whole land, but yeah, somebody can come through a neighborhood, kill a bunch of people, rape a couple females.
Pillage a whole land.
You can pillage a whole
America.
You can do whatever you want in this. Like,
you can right now.
Yeah.
Right now, you can't pillage a whole land like
right now.
Why not?
Yeah, people will stop you.
Why not? People do that shit all the time. What are you talking about?
It happens.
It does.
You can't get the Panda army together and be like, we're going to take over Philadelphia.
Why not? Why not? Why do you think that?
Right now.
Hey, bro, look. Hold on. Everybody. Look, do you guys remember what happened January 6th? The Capitol building was stormed by a bunch of idiotic fucking supporters of Trump, and nobody stopped them at all. They owned the Capitol. They owned the Capitol for fucking hours. For like 6 or 7 hours, they owned the Capitol of the United States.
Why ain't nobody stopped them?
But that's
not the thing.
Hey, look.
They did it. So it's
Exactly.
something that can be done again.
It can be done, is my point.
That's the idea.
It can be done, is my point. It's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
I think America is just a shit show. I think it's a
It
fucking
is.
mess.
It
There are
is.
other countries that have
Agreed.
it figured out.
Here.
Absolute
Cheer.
shit.
Cheers to the shit show that is America.
Somewhere.
A cheer.
Okay, so I gotta ask, because this is a really big running theory of mine, but has anybody seen the Waldo moment episode of Black Mirror? Because I feel like that's exactly what our government is kind of doing.
Yeah, I don't know the name, but
Yeah, I don't remember the names.
Voice acts for
The
this
Kiss
like,
Girls, I don't read.
cartoon Blue Bear. Eventually, the symbol he like runs in politics, like for shits and giggles, you know, like fucking with the guy, and then they start to take it serious because it's silly, and like they can just pump out more and more ridiculous stuff, and like gain control through like you know just like antics and stuff through this bear, and it eventually like took over. But the whole theory behind, or the whole symbolism behind it is like that they're just pushing things to like more unrealistic like standards,
levels,
and just seeing seeing what takes, what's doing.
Oh
too
yeah.
much.
Mental
And
conditioning.
Like
Mental
just the
conditioning.
shit that Trump has done. I don't care if you support Trump or
Don't care. Yeah, exactly.
He is said and done.
He's pushing lines though. Yes.
Also,
Like whether you support him or not, he's done a lot of weird shit.
Yeah, the freaking Elon Musk.
yeah, because like you don't know this person at all, but you're so quick to be like, whatever they make, I'll take it. If it's made by this person, I'll take it. That's kind of also like a different kind of a takeover.
No.
Well.
Elon Musk is a genius, okay? No. I just want everybody to understand, like, no bullshit.
Yes.
To have the type of ambition he has and not be a rocket scientist, not be an astronaut or nothing like, we're going to space because of his dreams and ambition. Not we're going to space as astronauts, but we can go to space in by 8 because of Elon Musk. Like the car drives itself. I'm in a music video with the.
I feel like
he didn't make that himself.
Yeah, very stable genius.
He's the figurehead for it.
Yeah, he's just a figurehead, bro.
He's
Elon
not
Musk.
back there.
Elon Musk didn't do anything. Like he didn't build anything. He didn't even design anything. What he did was he funded it all because he was a billionaire before he started SpaceX. Hold on. He funded it all. He was a billionaire before SpaceX, before Tesla, before any of those things. So he's not a genius in that aspect. Like
no, but I'm saying, you don't think that he's in the room smoking one like
no.
You seen him smoke a joint?
No, because as a
he does smoke weed. He smokes weed. He's like
yes, but listen. Look, Elon Musk. Listen, Elon Musk is a programmer.
Come on, that's some weed head shit. Like,
Yeah, look, he smoked weed on Joe Rogan's podcast, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was smoking.
That.
Yeah, he got in a little trouble with it. But
yeah, well, the stock fell a lot.
thank you for the gifted sub. I appreciate you, Atrix. Appreciate you, my man.
The person in the office, the designer, isn't saying, I wish I didn't have to drive my car. No, it's a guy that's high that's like, I wish I didn't have to drive my car myself. Now the car drives itself.
Well, self-driving cars wasn't invented by Tesla, though.
But Tesla did it the best. Elon Musk is a genius. Elon Musk.
I don't really know because
Kanye West.
You think he didn't steal that from like a sci-fi movie from like hella long
From the
ago?
Jetsons?
Right? He didn't make that shit up
What about thing
at
where
all.
like there was someone who created like a way to make gas out of corn, and then that guy went missing when he wouldn't sign a contract. It's the same type of thing.
Look, we had electric cars like when I was like 9 or 10, and I'm 38. We had electric cars when I was a little kid, and there were like charging stations being built at that time, and then the car companies came in, bought up all that technology, and it disappeared for 20 years. Literally, that's what happened. So now, like, I agree with you. Tesla is the most like mainstream electric car company, and so they are kind of pushing the envelope for electric cars. But I wouldn't give that credit to Elon Musk himself, just because he's just a figure.
No, you gotta give it to like the scientists at Tesla, but like for the people, like we on a podcast, so for the people in the back, it's like the Elon Musk a genius. Because I don't know the person like making the car or whatever, but
for sure,
like I'm pretty sure they have something to do with it. But I wouldn't put Bull as just like the face of anything. That's like saying Steve Jobs has nothing to do with the design of. Like they're putting some input to it. I would.
Yeah.
No. As a look, as a programmer. look, my man Elon Musk is a programmer. I'm a programmer. I wouldn't get involved in shit that I don't do like heavily, right? So as an astronaut, I wouldn't be at that table. I'd be listening to briefs and listening to my people who are actual like space and astronautical engineers and shit like that, you know. But I definitely wouldn't be trying to put input in.
He seems way too much involved. Like he seems like he wants to be. Like I got him.
Thank you for the 200 biddies.
marketing. He's a really smart dude. Nobody's saying that he isn't smart. I think
Yeah, he's very smart, but he doesn't have the expertise in these fields.
They're defending the fact that they think that he designed and built the
Yes,
club.
and that's not
And
that's not what's happening.
No.
Look, he may not have seen the final, he may not, I would imagine that he didn't see the final design of this year's Tesla until it was already done. Because
not now.
Yeah.
I
mean, even in the beginning, he's been a billionaire for a long time. You don't run companies up. You run companies from the down, from the top down, right?
And he also gets to pay people to learn, or for him to learn anything, whereas a lot of people don't have that kind of resource.
Yeah.
To be able to pay
Thank you for the biddy strike.
an extra education like that.
That's why I was gonna choose billionaire too, because I could pay for anything I wanted.
My first year at Tesla, if I'm Elon Musk, I have some input on what the car at least looks like. My first year at Tesla.
Of course you do.
Is that in the contract?
Yeah.
Elon Musk himself, not a billionaire, not a business person, but we actually see how he acts or whatever. He actually wants to be involved. He's a hands-on type of guy.
He's the face.
No, man, look. SpaceX, Tesla, those are both full-time jobs, both of them. He's not doing that. What? Couldn't be. There's not enough hours
who works at a car
in the fucking day.
How often he's on TV?
He's on social media. He is a figurehead only. That's all. He's just a figurehead.
Exactly what everybody is doing, including politicians.
That's what CEOs do. They're all about. They're talking heads. That's all.
Yeah.
And if he wasn't, then he wouldn't be on TV so fucking much. He wouldn't be doing all this shit so much.
Yeah, because it's.
All right, so
Why do I know about his girlfriend and kid, man?
Remember when Tidal became a thing? Tidal. Remember how all these entertainers were already millionaires and everything like that, but you would literally see footage leak of these other artists in rooms talking about the way the layout of the app looks before it was launched. So
I don't even think
wouldn't that look good to their image?
Yeah,
that it's somebody's content, and it's oh, here we are. Oh, we're doing this. We're definitely doing this. It's definitely leaked footage.
No, not necessarily.
Because if they posted it themselves.
What I'm saying is, even art. So me at some position, right? Me at some point, I don't have to be hands-on with a lot of stuff that goes into some of my stuff, visually editing and stuff like that. Depending on what it is, and depending on how early along in the project it is, I really will sit over a person's shoulder, even though I don't have to be.
Yes.
So it's just
but that's you.
But listen, bro, that's a very small level. You're talking about Tesla and SpaceX.
Yeah.
Do you know how many things are happening in those fucking companies, bro? At the same fucking time? It's just not gonna happen, bro.
Everyone in this chat is way more hands-on.
As a CEO, I wouldn't want to be hands-on with that stuff because as a CEO, that's not my job, and I would be getting in those people's way. At that level. I would be in their way. I know that because I've hired and had a team of engineers work for me, and I don't ever want to be in their way because they are smart. Programs, applications, systems.
But that's not the point of it.
Rocket science. Imagine when people are setting up your Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
You sitting there looking over their shoulder, you don't know what they're fucking doing.
Exactly.
All right, they're gonna do it.
That's not the same. That's not the same as working for
so it's even more complicated.
I can tell you right now. Hey, Trix! Thank you for the fucking 5 gifted.
And they'll be go film something. Get out of here.
What I'm saying is, I think he cares.
Thank you for the 5 gifted, Atrix. I appreciate you, my man. Look, we got one more to a hype train.
On the car is a thought that comes from somebody caring about what the car looks like. I don't think he's building the car. I don't think he knows what engine is in the car. But
I don't disagree with you that he cares what the car looks like.
Okay.
But I think
that's different.
And look, he may have been given 3 to 5 different designs to pick from.
Yeah,
but
to say
he,
yes or no.
He was not.
I know that.
I know for a fact.
He said, "Hey, give me options."
Yes.
I don't want to choose or do any of that. Give me
It says
options.
that he's an industrial designer and engineer.
Yes, he's an engineer. Yes.
All right, enough about freaking Elon Musk.
10,000 biddies! Holy shit! Woo! That's 5 gifted and 10,000 biddies. Thank you, Death Star. Thank you, Atrix. Dragon Spine. I appreciate you guys so very much. We are in a level 5 hype train already. We already won. You guys won. Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys got 4 minutes and 39 seconds to continue to donate to the hype train so you get the emotes.
Ready, Daddy?
Yep.
All right. Would you rather be the first person to explore a planet or be the inventor of a drug that cures a deadly disease?
Planet.
Ooh.
Explorer of a planet.
Oh, that's
And
actually a
that,
hard
and
one.
that planet is hospitable, right? Planet's hospitable?
Anybody with the disease?
Nah, fuck that.
Do I know anyone with the disease? Because that matters.
Yes, actually, sure. Yeah. You know somebody with that disease.
I care about that person.
Yeah. You do. You know,
Like a mom.
like a mom.
Like, hey.
Like, right.
this
It's not some casual acquaintance. It's somebody I give a fuck about.
If it's my mom and if it's my child, it might be 2 different answers. No, not because I don't love my mom, but she's lived a full life. In my state situation,
You went a whole different way with this, man. I didn't think you were going that way.
My mom.
Bro, he was like, yeah, fuck that. I want to go to another planet. My mom, she lived a whole life. She good.
Only one.
Must build a spaceship to the new planet.
Yeah. And then Elon will help us. Hey, do we get to take Elon Musk with us to this new planet? Cause
Oh my god. No.
look, Elon Musk is gonna be on JTT
here.
someday, bro. I'm gonna try to get him on here someday.
What if that disease goes to that new planet now?
Look, I think he went to
Yeah,
Stanford
one person on
too.
the ship had it and brought it.
I would
You still need it.
The question is way too hard.
See, we could cure COVID and we could all go back to normal.
Is COVID the
Or
disease?
you could just
Maybe.
He went to MIT.
go to
Maybe it's COVID.
That's right.
fuck this planet and be.
Yeah, I like the new planet.
No, life is not.
I'm curing the disease.
Wait, what did
Yeah,
Pong say?
I think so
you know,
too, yeah.
history repeats itself. If you go somewhere else, it's not going to fix what already existed.
Nah.
But there are
No,
no
it's just humans.
with though.
If you don't take the motherfucker with the disease, it will.
Literally, if there
No, but human nature, I think, is what they're saying.
Yeah, no, it's
Johnny,
literal.
You got the disease, Johnny? Because I ain't got the disease. DP, you got the disease? I ain't got the disease.
Nope.
Us 3, we leave.
We good, bro. We out. I'm out.
Just the boys.
I don't
Long as I ain't got the disease, I'm good.
There's always a new disease. There's not guaranteed to be a new planet, so it'd be really
That right there.
What am I gonna
Hey,
do?
look, motherfuckers die all the time, man. I want to go to a new planet,
you
bro.
do whatever you want.
You cure one disease.
Right, I cure one disease.
I like
yeah.
it here. My
Yeah.
friends are here.
I do
Your
like
friends
that.
don't have the disease. Take them with
But if they don't want to go, I'm not going to make them go.
But it would still be cool because I think that
What if they don't want to go?
Thank you for the bees.
Some people don't want to.
Slaughterhouse,
People I know
appreciate
don't
you,
even
my
want to
man.
leave the house. That's up to
So
them.
you're going
Oh,
to
yeah,
not
don't-
see a planet because your friend?
I'm gonna not see the planet. Yeah.
Look, I don't like
Yeah,
leaving the house, but I
I-
definitely want to go to a new planet.
First, this question was before.
Next question.
Good.
All the females will stay. All the guys are like, fuck that.
I
Fuck that, I'm out.
Take me with you.
Oh, no one wants to go?
Next
hey, there we
question.
go, Nova.
You gotta split the room like that.
Yeah,
I'll
man.
explore. I'm a Sagittarius. I really, really like to explore, so
Yeah, I'm thinking my bunny would definitely want to go to a new
I'll go
planet.
explore, yeah.
I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Would you
Thank you for the
guys-
biddies. Smoky.
I hang out with you, Cleo.
Hell yeah.
Gang, like if the gang can't go, I ain't going, huh?
I don't know. I love the people I have in my life.
Look,
I
my
wouldn't
man
give that up
Trackstar
just for
said
a new
you
world.
might get killed on a new planet. Haven't you seen any space movies? I might get killed here way more likely, bro.
The new planet could be like a total utopia.
Hey, ain't no cops on the new planet, right?
Awful.
Ain't no police on the new planet, right? We good. I'm good. I can at least drive on the new planet, right? I'm good.
I would at least send rovers to the new planet first.
I'm ready.
But why do we hear
Thank you
that
for the
it's
biddies,
just
Shaka
like
Strike.
Earth?
Dispensary on the new planet.
Well,
Yeah,
we
what
could
if
bring
there's
some
no
seeds with us.
Why do we
What if
assume
you
it's
can't
just
grow
like
weed?
We bring
Earth?
some seeds
There's
with us.
so many
Right.
different planets.
I don't understand.
It's what if it's weed, I'm definitely going. If it's not weed, then I'm curing cancer.
No.
Hey, let's bring the weed with us though, bro. Exactly. What?
Introduce weed to the
We could have it in a fucking like a geranium or whatever the fucking things is called. I don't know.
to them and they would
Alien
love
weed.
Right.
New alien drugs?
Alien drugs and shit. Come on, man.
New planet drugs? Cool.
New planet drugs might hit different.
It's like a toad that you smoke and shit.
What if you get there and they just kill you? They're like, who the fuck are these people?
Probably would, right?
Also,
I mean, if they're smart, they would, yeah.
Wouldn't you say
There's other
something
people here. It's just like Earth.
If they're smart, they wouldn't let us hang out. We're the worst.
That's what happened. Captain Cook kept going to Hawaii. He kept going to Hawaii, kept going to Hawaii. They thought he was a god, and eventually they fucking ate his heart. So, you know.
It was a ritual.
They're smart, they're killing us. As soon as we pull up, they're killing us if they're smart.
Probably if they're smart, yeah. If they're smart, they're killing us.
Daddy, send something else to scope out
I'm
the
ready.
landscape first.
Just send someone
I'm
first.
sending the drone.
You said we got a fucking a sacrifice, huh?
Oh my god.
Cleo.
You take point, bro. You take point, bro.
Out of hand.
All right. Remember that shit Rick was snorting? Yeah, that shit right there. The shit Rick was snorting.
Oh my god.
Wasn't he smoking a toad or some shit? Yeah.
Weren't they also fuel?
Yeah, it was fuel and all types of shit, man. All right, next question.
All right. Would you rather be a centaur or a mermaid? Or merman?
Centaur, man. Centaur. Centaur would be dope, bro. I would want to run fast, man. That looks dope.
Yeah, I'm going centaur.
Yeah,
I didn't think I
centaur.
would say that, but I like to be able to like run and be. The ocean is cool, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to live down there.
Yeah, I don't want to live in the ocean. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like water that much.
Yeah.
That's the horse person.
Yeah.
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 Exactly. Half horse,
Half horse, half person.
Yeah.
I'm be a horse person.
Like top part is the person. bottom part is the horse.
If I'm a horse person, I can't run if I'm a mermaid.
Nope, you cannot.
Exactly.
But
You can swim. You can torpedo.
Yeah, you can't run.
I don't even like the beach.
I don't like water that fucking much to live in it.
Yeah,
I love water. I'm from
water.
Hawaii. Like I grew up in the ocean diving at night, and I still would probably choose centaur just because like
go.
I don't know. It's the ocean's beautiful and it's cool, but it's kind of gloomy and I like warm blankets and sunshine and shit like that. Like I don't know. I would miss that.
I want to be in the forest running.
Sunshine in the morning.
That's true. That's a good
Yeah.
point.
Bro, stay near the equator. Just stay near Hawaii where it's warm water.
Oh God, I miss the warm water so much. I'm such a little beach snob.
Yeah, the warm water, like, cause the water is cold in California, so that warm water in the Caribbean was pretty nice, man. I was like, what the fuck? I went to Aruba.
Stay there.
Yeah.
Never understood water outside the necessity, like outside of washing your ass and cooking with it. I never understood like beaches. Like people be like, "Yo, you want to go to the beach?" And I'm like, "For what? To lay in dirt?
For what?"
I mean, like,
It's laying dirt and be uncomfortable. Yeah, I'm not into that either.
Awesome.
Sit outside in the sun. The fuck?
Yeah,
Why the
like
fuck would I do
beaches
that?
and public parks, I've never been a fan of.
I like public parks, man. I like hiking and shit. So.
I do like going to the. Yeah,
And I like hunting, so you gotta be outside for that shit. So.
Okay,
I like
but
society.
As a
Love
centaur,
society.
you're still gonna take a horse shit, and I'm not okay with
shit, bro. You gotta
damn, I didn't think about that.
What's the difference?
I know you won't know, bro. I take
question
horse shits all day.
Other question is, how do mermaids do it?
Yeah, how do mermaids fuck? Like how?
Where do they?
Become a mermaid and find out.
They have like dolphins.
in your like little sack or something.
How do you know that?
Right? Does it like
You get to
unravel?
I thought the fish had little like flippers that just like.
Because your bottom half is still a horse. Of course, you're gonna take it like a horse because I'm basing off how fish make.
Look, I gotta be honest. I'm not worried about what defecations are happening.
So I can still,
Like,
I can still do it as a horse. I don't know if mermaids have sex.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
I'm
I could
saying.
definitely
Like,
still
that's
fuck
a
as a horse.
bummer.
I've seen that.
oh yeah, I guess.
Centaur because of my huge horse hoof. You guys have dirty minds.
Those big old hooves.
In mythology, centaurs have a lot more carefree lifestyles, and mermaids are a lot more bound by book. They have a lot
Yeah.
of rules.
That is
Yeah.
true.
That's a
Okay.
good point too.
Centaur it is.
Centaurs
If I don't
run
have
free.
to wear, if
They
I don't
are
have to
wild.
wear
They're
like,
like stallions.
if I don't have to wear like a top or a bra as a centaur, then I'm in. Like if
Oh,
you just
fuck
get
no,
to
what?
have like boobies free,
Titties,
then
hell
I'm
yeah,
down
all
for
day.
that.
Running in the
It's like, you know, your
Yeah.
hair goes
Titties
up
all
back
day.
here and
Let's do it.
Right?
Hell yeah.
I'm so into that.
Yeah, man. Nah, yeah, you're a wild animal. You good. You can have your titties out all day. They said.
Next question. Would you rather live until you're 200 years old, but look like you're 200 years old the entire time?
Oh God.
Or live until you're 65 and look 25 years old the entire time?
200, baby. 200. Give me 200 years, baby.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck what I look like. I don't give a fuck. Now, wait.
like that.
Do
I
I
want to live that long.
do I also feel
Yeah, you just
200
watch
years
everyone
old?
around you die.
Do I feel 200 years
No,
old?
just look. Just look.
Okay, just looks. I don't give a fuck at all. No, hell no. 200 years. Give me
look-
give me 200,
Do you
baby.
look like the whole time or just
Whole time.
Like,
Whole time you look
dark,
old.
Whatever.
So
I don't want to live. I don't want to, with or without looking anything. I'm already don't want to live past a certain age. I don't want to be old.
Honestly,
Like,
if
already
you
I don't want
I
to.
can't wait to be old.
I'm not going to
Yeah,
kill myself
imagine
with
being
like a
old
certain
with a
age.
gray
Like, I'm not
hair.
going to off myself.
You're gonna
but-
live a lot more than like if you're 200. Like that's still only like 2 lifetimes.
I'm cool
Traded
with
like 1 lifetime basically.
I'll take
Like,
2. I want 2.
5 right now.
I could do double the lifetime with that, bro. I got a lot of shit to do.
What are you gonna do?
you
Like,
so much.
Everything, all of it, everything. I want to
Yeah.
live forever, so I got a lot of shit to do. It's a lot of shit.
If I knew I had another like 100.
Yeah, bro. Holy shit.
Today,
Life wouldn't matter as much. Life wouldn't matter as much.
I
as
feel
you
like
had
that.
work
it would
hard.
matter.
Years would just go
200
by.
years is still
It's
not
not a
that
long
long.
time.
It's not that long at
no,
all.
it's not long enough for life to not matter. Not
People
to
live
me.
to
Nah.
16 years old today.
That.
Gotta
so,
be honest.
So you're
Exactly.
talking
I wanna
about
live longer than
you're
I
talking
have
about
to.
like 90 to 80 more years. Like that's not a big deal.
I think that's I think having a guaranteed 200 takes the fun out of life. Knowing that I could die at 37 makes life everything.
Well, because
is
if you're,
not fun
if
at
you're
all,
living
bro.
to 200 doesn't mean that you still couldn't get hit by a car, you know? It just means that you could.
Wait,
could
that's
if
your
you-
lifespan.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
just your lifespan. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you
Still die.
would live to 200 if you don't do anything stupid. If you do stupid shit, you're gonna live a normal life.
I
Yeah.
got a severe fear of getting old.
Yeah.
Is that,
I'm so terrified of
very
shitting myself.
Yeah,
And-
honestly, I
and
feel
not
like if
having-
I'm not gonna live forever, I don't want to go a second round.
Like, okay, 100 years,
Hey,
100 more.
I can't disagree with that. I'd rather live forever, but honestly, bro, I don't want to die at 65 though. What? That's the alternative. 65? I don't fucking care what I look like
I know, I'm just
ever.
kidding, that's
So,
what
Jesus, I'm gonna die at 65 and I don't give anything for that. I don't get anything because I don't care what I look like. I legit don't give a fuck what I look like.
What if you're shitting yourself for like the last 100 years?
Why
I
would you
mean,
be shitting
she
yourself?
said you
everyone
weren't old.
bragging about
You just
how
look old.
100 people tend to shit
I know
themselves.
every single category is about shit eventually.
I know.
everybody's really worried about shitting.
I know we're all worried about our bowel movements and shit. I don't know what's going
That
on.
is very important to know. Like, because
Yeah,
if
corpse loads, man. Corpse loads.
Look, she said no, it's not. It's you just look old. That's all. You don't do old stuff.
Yeah, so if you just
200,
look
so
old.
starting today, I would look 200 years old until 200 years into the future until I die.
Yeah.
do you
But
get
you-
to see what your 200-year-old self looks like first?
Yep. Yep, right now.
But like
guys
think
ever
about
used-
it.
Yeah, but like, what the fuck does that look like?
Have you ever used
Yeah,
one
right.
of those cameras that
Yeah,
does
like,
that?
It's gotta be bad. It can't be good.
Crazy.
It
Yeah, you
has
can
to be
choose
crazy.
like sun
Like,
damage. You can
Oh.
choose like what happens to your skin, and it's like, oh, it's crazy.
Well, think
don't
about
look
how
at,
good
another
people
song.
are looking till they're older now. Like if you think about people
Yeah.
like what's her face, Elizabeth Hurley, she's
Mm-hmm.
in her 50s and she looks like she's 30. It's fucking
But
ridiculous.
that's like Botox.
That's 50.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Still,
that's a lot of work too. That's
Name
rich
an
people shit.
80-year-old that don't look 80.
Well,
Like-
we're not there yet. They're 80,
that's
so they're
plenty.
already old. Science is catching up. We're gonna slowly keep looking better. Helen Mirren, that's good.
I don't care how much
She could get it
science
every
get.
day.
200 still gonna look
He's
fucked up.
Yo, I would
You're gonna
put
look
mad
fucked up.
dick to Helen
Yeah,
Mirren.
man.
I've
That's a
said
lot
it
of sun
before,
exposure.
and I'll say it again. I would definitely fuck Helen Mirren right now,
Yes,
like today.
right now, 75 years
Absolutely.
old, right now.
Right now,
She's
right
great.
fucking now.
I
She's
love her
hella hot.
voice.
Oh,
She's
Yeah.
super pretty.
Wonderful voice.
And she's
She does. It's
look,
very
she got
soothing.
this just like this demeanor, this real like demure and shit. It's dope.
Yeah.
I like the way she carries
Meryl's
herself.
71, I'd fuck her too. So.
Yeah,
Oh,
Meryl
hell yeah.
Streep could get it too, bro. Look, Meryl Streep has some big ass, like a big ass booty, bro. Legit.
I never
noticed.
Dead
noticed
ass.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, she got a big ass booty. Look, Meryl Streep was in
Like, what are you looking
she was
at?
in
Meryl Streep's ass.
Death Becomes Her, right? She was in Death Becomes Her, right?
I have Betty White tattoo.
That's who I'm thinking about, right?
Betty White.
Hey, Betty White. Look,
I got her.
hey Cleo. She was in Meryl Streep was in Death Becomes Her, right?
That's
Yes, she was.
Okay,
Awesome.
so I want all of y'all to watch that movie.
Yes.
I want all of y'all to watch Death Becomes Her and tell me that woman doesn't have a phenomenal body. Like, oh shit.
Bro, that
Holy fuck. She looks so good in that fucking movie, man. Like when I saw it when I was a kid and I had a crush on Meryl Streep, bro. Like, holy shit. Yeah, just like boom. Holy shit. Yeah. Meryl Streep got ass, bro.
I gotta see this. I gotta see this.
You guys should watch that movie, man. Death Becomes Her. It was a great movie too.
It's like kind
Yeah,
of
that's what we should watch
classic,
today.
isn't it?
It's very much a classic, yeah. It's a great concept too. It was a real original. Like I'd never seen that concept before.
All right, next question. Would you rather be forced to dance every time you heard a song or forced to sing every time you heard a song?
Sing,
Probably
100%.
sing
I'll sing
100%. Yeah.
Loud
sing.
and horrible. I'll do it.
Wait, what do you mean forced? I already do it.
Yeah,
What's
that.
wrong?
Like, I sing most of the time I hear a song I know.
Yeah, same. Really terrible. My chat hates it so much, but I keep doing it.
Do we get to pick the song? There's only one
any
song,
song
right?
that comes on, you have to dance
any
or
song.
sing.
Any song?
Like, sing that song.
For the rest
So
of
if it's a dance to the song, you have to do that dance too?
No, just you have to dance the song.
So if
So
Up
dance
Come On,
whatever
do I
you wanna
gotta
dance
do
to,
the
the
Cardi
Carlton.
B joint?
Yeah, whatever.
No.
You do the robot.
You just have to dance, period.
You dance.
I'm gonna go with singing, man.
I'm gonna do dance.
I like singing anyway. I sing to everything anyway.
I kind of just like, you know.
Singing is so annoying. I hate like when people just bust out the song.
Look,
You think it's annoying?
I feel like somebody could enslave me with that and shit, with the dancing, you know? Because they could just make me move and like with the song, like, all right, I'm gonna play the song again, motherfucker.
No singing. Oh my gosh.
Oh no, I told you my chat hates it. They hate it so much. My voice is terrible.
Yeah, like what if you have like the worst voice ever? And
Oh, I do.
Still gotta sing.
I'll keep
Doesn't
singing.
matter.
Sing it.
You gotta
If
sing.
you like it, that's all that
You gotta
matters.
sing.
I look like I belong in a boy band, but I can't sing.
Honestly,
You would be a great boy band
You'd be
addition.
so good.
I feel like dancing.
Neither could they, Johnny Stone. Those guys
Singing,
mostly couldn't sing either.
Like, sick.
They were pretty dudes with auto-tune, yeah.
That means that every single time you go to a grocery store, because they always have music
Yes.
in grocery stores,
Yeah.
you're either dancing through the
You might be
grocery
right.
store or singing.
I still do that.
Order from Amazon.
Okay, next
That'd be
question.
fun. Are you kidding me? People would love to be around you. I'm sorry. If you just always have that energy, like
Make a TikTok around it and everything.
Got a good vibe.
Right?
ballet.
Okay, would you rather have unlimited plane tickets or never have to pay for food in a restaurant?
Never have to pay for
Never
food
have
in a
to pay for
restaurant.
food in a restaurant?
Food in a restaurant, yeah.
Unlimited plane
Oh.
tickets.
Unlimited plane tickets.
I'm doing
I'm
plane
traveling.
tickets,
I
TBH.
want to say
Yeah, I
plain,
wanna
but
travel the world and pay for
food.
Food.
That's
Food
I
is life.
Food isn't as expensive as a
travel
flight.
for free and pay for food. That's
Oh, yo.
You could
So
take
I
those
just booked
free
a flight to
planes
LA,
for kids.
right?
We
Uh-huh.
go 5
So I'm flying out to LA next week.
You could
The
just
flight
take private jet flights and
The flight was $300 round trip. You know how
Yeah.
much I
Yeah.
can eat with that flight?
Literally
Like a
that.
week. Like you spend the money on the flight to go somewhere, and then you can spend a week there eating free
And
food.
eat free food.
The amount of
That-
money I spend on food.
Yes,
could
it's
buy
way
me
more than anything else. I spend so much money on food
my
every month.
gosh.
My
Yes.
girls,
I love
look.
I don't eat as much.
My girls eat over $1,000 worth of food every month, easily. Easily. Holy shit.
That's you're
easily, bro.
You're grouping it. You're not doing it individually.
Of course. But look, grouping it usually is cheaper because we all eat the same fucking meals. These people eat like separate shit. I got a Cleo who can't eat cheese. She has to have special shit. And I've had
if you took the food, and Nova took the tickets, and Chloe took the food, and Scarlett took the tickets.
I know, right? We could really like, right? We could even it out real good. We can have a real good package there and shit.
It's true.
Like, yo, I'll cook for you. Can I borrow your tickets this week?
Yep.
We would do that anyway.
Yeah, we would. We'd be like, all right, I'm gonna get my free tickets.
Mug.
I eat at Wawa. I'm definitely taking a plane ticket.
Yeah, I got you.
I'm fine with eating at Wawa.
Morning blend. I like it.
I will literally live off of Red Bull and beef jerky.
Yeah.
I love beef jerky so much.
I mean, look, when I was in my 20s, that's pretty much what we did, but I don't want to do that no more.
And I like Chex Mix a lot.
My stomach can't do all that extra shit, bro.
Yo,
I love
the
food.
honey nut Chex Mix. Oh my god.
Because then you could eat out for every single meal too.
Yeah.
I'm about to go right now and order.
You never have to buy food again.
Never. And you would have the
Just go to
best
restaurants the rest
food.
of your life.
Yeah.
Just have food forever.
Yeah, but you
That'd be dope.
still have to pay to travel the world, though.
Yes.
I'm
Or
okay
I
with
could
that
stay
if
in
I
my
get the
hometown
free
and eat
food.
forever.
But I guarantee you, a flight to Egypt is more than the meal that you would eat there.
Yeah, but you eat every day.
But I wouldn't fly to Egypt for a day. I would fly to Egypt for at least a week, maybe 2, and that could be hundreds of dollars worth of food.
The flight to Egypt is $9.90.
That could be that could be as much as the food is, though, bro. Yes. Look.
Country trip.
I've been to Egypt. I've been to the Middle East, and food there is very expensive because it has to be exported. They don't grow stuff there. They don't make stuff there. It has to be exported. So pretty much everything in the Middle East is hella expensive, including the food. The food, same in Hawaii. Exactly. I've been to Hawaii, and the food is stupid expensive. Milk is crazy expensive. Exactly. And it's because of exporting.
Yeah, it's because you have to pay for the gas and everything. People ask me all the time, they're like, why'd you leave Hawaii? I was like, I don't want to pay $10 for milk anymore.
Yep.
That's why.
That right there. Yep.
What island are you from?
Loaf of bread, the Big Island. It's
How much is milk a gallon?
It's
$10,
like $9
bro.
to $10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. $9 to $10 for real.
Yeah.
Your
And
milk
like-
is a pack of cigarettes?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Oh my god, I would never eat cereal. Oh my
Yes,
god.
bro, that's what I'm saying. So you have to take that kind of stuff into account for your traveling. If you guys are gonna travel to other countries, if you've never been to another country, you can have a sticker shock, bro. For food, food can be really expensive in other countries.
I've changed my answer to free food.
One other thing I feel like you have to keep in mind is that other countries.
I travel a lot. I travel so much. I still need plane tickets.
What was that?
Other countries pay their servers and like their restaurant employees a livable wage, whereas America doesn't. And our prices are going to be a lot cheaper in America because we underpay our employees. And in other countries, yeah. So the whole reason, the whole reason that tipping became a thing in America is because during Prohibition, restaurants weren't making as much money. There's no alcohol.
Right.
So they told their employees, hey, we can't afford to pay you as much, so take bribes from rich customers. So when guests would come in, they would bribe the waiters to give them better service. And now it's normal. Other countries don't do that.
Nope, they do not. Look, I'll give you guys a good example. I'll give you a great example. When I went to Kuwait, I was in a fucking mall food court, and they squeezed my orange juice fresh when I ordered orange juice. Yeah. She went in the back, she started cutting oranges and squeezed the orange juice into a cup. I was like, oh shit, that is lit as fuck.
America sucks.
That right there.
they add gratuity to the fucking bill without even asking me if I had good service or not. That's the first part about eating at LA that I cannot stand.
Yeah.
So I waited tables
like
in
any
LA
fancy
for
restaurant.
7 years, and they only do that if you have legally. You can only do that if you have a party
Big
of 6
party.
or more.
Yeah, it's only big
it's
party.
large parties, and it's to protect servers from getting stiffed. And I
Yeah,
will
'cause a
say
big group-
also, yeah,
I
because
was
you
also
can
a
get, you
stripper.
get fucked. And I will
And-
say also, as a server for so long, I would rather work for tips than work for $20 to $25 an hour.
Exactly.
I would.
When they changed that law, it made
takeout bill.
sense. Like,
I see gratuity charges in the takeout bill.
Yeah, bro. When I was delivering
that.
pizzas, I would make $80-90 a night just in fucking tips. It was crazy.
Yeah.
It was
It's way better. If
and
they were like,
I would make hundreds in tips.
yeah, it's crazy.
if they were like, hey, do you want to wait tables for $20 an hour? I'd be like, no fucking thank you, not worth it. Absolutely not.
But then I see this place in Philly, they make them split they like a couple places in Philly, they make them split their tips at the end of the night. I thought that was so weird.
It is.
Yeah,
Like,
places do that.
Yeah, a lot of places do
And then you
that.
also have to tip out like busters or someone helps you out.
I think
Yeah, it's especially if you work the right days. Yeah.
more than anything else.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
If you get tipped well, usually then you have to disseminate that tip through everybody else.
Because you give it
Yeah.
to the business, you give it to the hostess, you give it to like.
I mean, that's how stripping works too. Strippers,
No, that's
like a lot of
why
times
I
they
would say
split
it.
their like tips and shit.
Oh,
Like that now?
oh, yes, it is
Yep.
because they,
They
especially in
got
California, they made everyone a contracted worker now. So you
An
get a
employee.
W-2. You're not
Yeah, you're not just
an independent worker, so you get literally fucked on
Like
what
a
you get paid
schedule
now.
and all that
It's
shit, bro.
ridiculous.
They was
It's
trying to make
absolutely
her.
insane.
They was trying to make her make a schedule for stripping. I was like, what the
And then they
fuck?
were trying to tell me when I wouldn't show up that like they were
That
gonna
you-
dock
that
my
you were gonna
pay,
be
and I was
docked, like, what?
no, I drove 2 hours. Hell no.
Wow.
No, no, no.
Nah, bro.
Okay, I have mixed feelings about that because I was a stripper and we're independent contractors, but my management would still try to tell us when we could come in.
Yeah.
And I would
No,
tell him, like, hey, no, you legally can't tell me that. Like, I'm an independent
Charge
contractor.
more for certain
I
hours and
literally,
shit.
I pay to be here.
Yes.
But he would be like, you can't come in here on the fucking weekends. That's bullshit, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, that's when I make money and I'm paying you. And like, you can pay me a livable wage and like, you know, insurance if I snap my neck, or I can come in whenever I want. So I don't know. I'm conflicted because management still gets away with telling you how you can fucking work at their club. They will literally not let you in
100%.
unless you suck their metaphorical dick. It's terrible.
Yeah,
It is.
but
It's absolutely terrible.
those extra restrictions don't make it better. That makes it way worse. Promise.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, it's
in
made
a
it way
perfect
worse.
in a perfect world, they would make it better. But I feel like in today's world, in today's America,
No,
it's
it
no,
literally-
they're
it-
gonna fuck you.
All it did was lower her pay. That's all it did.
Yeah. It lowered pay, and then the bouncers, the DJs, every single person
Everybody
that
just got
was
less money
affected the
because
same
of that.
amount, and it was like that wasn't going to happen because now I have to subsidize for what I'm losing.
Yeah.
Yeah, instead of taking it out of their own pocket, they're taking it out of like other people's pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Or their employees' pockets.
Their employees' pocket, which is immoral
Yes.
and ethical.
A lot that's kind of fucked up about the industry, honestly, that I've noticed, especially like when it comes down to like agents and managers and you know, like laws and rules and shit like that being passed, where it's just like people are just taking advantage of them. And it's not to the degree that people would make you think, like the stereotypes, you know? But it also is and can be. Like a lot of people just don't realize like you can do a lot of the shit on your own, and you should like you were saying, like you're an independent contractor. Don't let them walk all over you.
Oh yeah,
you can't.
You have to, and like they won't tell you that. They won't be like, oh yeah, you could, you know, just
So
put me in my
Pon,
place.
I can tell you as a IT consultant, as an independent contractor, it's the same across the board. People try to treat you like an employee no matter what job
I
you're
believe
doing,
it.
and it sucks.
Like an employee, but none of the benefits of being an employee.
I had to tell a Disney executive as a contractor, hey man, I don't fucking work here. Don't talk to me like that, bro. I'm not your fucking employee, bro. Don't talk to me like that. You don't expect me to do anything because I don't work for you. I'm a CEO of my own goddamn company. You're not ever gonna speak to me like an employee ever again, sir. Director of whatever the fuck you are. You work here, bro. I don't work here. Okay. I could write this fucking contract off today and just go on and do something else. Like, so yeah, but it was always that. I always had to have conversations like that with the employees of the contracts that I was working at, because they would always try to treat me like an employee. It was like, bro, you're not my manager, man. I do what the fuck I think is best, not you. You hired me to do what I think is best, and if you don't believe that anymore, then I'm going to fire you as a fucking client, because I don't want to do what you say, because I'm the expert here. Why the fuck would I do what you say? That's stupid.
I feel like so many people that like go into being an independent contractor, like it sounds great, but if you don't know your worth, what the fuck are you gonna do? Get stepped on? You're not gonna get stepped on.
You know how I became an independent contractor? Because when I was working as a consultant for a company, I was making $50 an hour, and I was giving people invoices to sign for my work. Nobody else was there. Nobody else did anything for $250 an hour. So I was like, what the fuck? I could charge $150 an hour, undercut the shit out of these people, and still make way more money, 3 times the money I was making as an employee. So it was like, nah,
what
fuck
are they
this
doing
shit.
really?
They don't do anything.
They're marketing you.
They're marketing
you know what I mean?
me. Exactly.
Yeah, and you
They're
can
marketing
market
me.
yourself.
I can they were using my certificates on their fucking webpage and shit. My education, using my education. I'm a Stanford graduate with a master's degree. They were using my fucking education as a marketing tool, and then it was like, bro, I'm making $50 an hour. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Bullshit.
So yeah, that's what spurred me on. Yeah, exactly. That's what spurred me on. Cause I knew the owner and shit. So it was like, bro, you're not special. You're not different than me. You're the same as me. What the fuck makes you different? So I'm gonna start my own consulting company. Fuck this dumb shit. And that was in 2011, and I haven't worked for a person ever since. I haven't worked for a job ever since.
It's so hard to go back to that shit.
Oh, I couldn't, man.
When you work for yourself and then you work underneath somebody, it feels like
oppression, like fucking actual
it's like when
oppression.
You're in junior high
I don't
and you
know
fucking
how
hate every day of school. That's
exactly.
how it feels.
I don't know how people stay employees, man. It's a slave trade. It's a slave trade. It's the worst. Like,
never again.
Yeah, like I feel like employment is for children, man. I feel like employment is for like 16-year-olds. That works. Otherwise, as an 18-year-old, make your own fucking way. Make your own way.
Yeah.
If you can, it's hard to do that type of shit when you're trying to be in certain fields like law and medical and shit like that. But if you can,
you got a bunch of hurdles to jump over before you can even think about it.
That right there, that. So that's tough. But like, if you can do it, please don't work for people. If you can, Panda Gang.
Yeah.
If you can, don't work for people. Work for yourself.
That's the thing I was gonna say is like those fields kind of do require like a lot of education and all
They
that
do.
shit, like the process, you know?
Yeah, they do.
Maybe not quite as much depending on what field you're talking about, but I feel like they trick a lot of people into thinking that that's required and necessary for so many things.
They do. Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. I agree. I don't think everybody should go to college either.
Oh yeah,
I agree with that big time. It's just a scam at this point.
It's a scam.
Huge
scam.
Everyone has a master's degree. But master's degree doesn't freaking matter.
My master's degree is currently getting devalued right now by all the idiots who are going through. They got like double programs, so you can go and get a fucking bachelor's and a master's in like 4 years or 5 years, like 1 extra year. It's devaluing degrees like a motherfucker, bro. Like, nah, bro. That whole thing is a bubble. It's gonna burst like the real estate bubble did.
You don't need degrees for everything. Like, yes,
certainly
you need a degree to be a doctor or a lawyer or things like that. But there are so many other things. It's like, I went to school and got my bachelor's degree in fucking communications. And you're like, why'd you do that?
People are getting masters in business and then they're general managers at a Chick-fil-A. That's my personal.
I've never taken zero college education. So.
Yeah. And I don't think you need it for that kind of stuff. I think that's more important to learn it as you go. Yeah.
I got my degree after I started my career. I got both of my degrees after I had been in my career for 4 years.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I was a Marine, so I did IT in the Marine Corps, and then while I was in, I went to school but I didn't graduate till I got out, so I didn't even need a degree at all.
Did you feel like that you learned stuff in college that you didn't learn on the job?
Not a single fucking thing. I'll give you a great example. In my master's degree program, one of my professors asked me about hiring him for my consulting firm.
Oh my God.
He wanted me to hire him as an engineer because he was a software engineer. So he wanted me to hire him to do some projects and shit. It didn't work out because I lost that job, but I didn't win the contract. But I was gonna hire one of my teachers. Yeah, for my company. Yep. So it was like, what's the point of this? This is stupid. This is just dumb.
My teacher needs my help.
My teacher needs my help. Yeah. I know more about working in the field than my teacher because I have a longer fucking career in the field than he does.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, I got my master's degree. I'd already been in for 7 years.
Next question. Would you rather be in a perpetual water balloon fight or a perpetual food fight?
Water balloon.
Water balloon?
Water balloon.
Ugh, they both suck.
Food.
I mean, they both suck. Water balloon I'm gonna go with, but I don't like being wet in any way.
Yeah,
but food can be sticky and
food can be wet.
Wet.
Someone say I've always wanted
I know. Both of those are wet. I don't want to do any of those. Look, my biggest pet peeve is being wet for no reason, like just being lightly wet. Like, oh,
like
just
stepping on water and
yes,
stuff.
that. Oh God, I hate that so much. Or like spritzing my shirt or some shit. You know? Yes, that.
Yeah.
Look, my girls, they love getting out of the shower dripping wet and dripping water all over. So I hate it. It's mostly Bunny, but
it's literally me.
They all do it. They all do that shit. But
no,
yeah, I
because
hate that shit.
they take their towels into the shower. I get out of the shower and then grab my towel.
Yeah, same. I get out of the shower. I can't. I try up in the shower.
I have a servant who hands me my towel when I get out.
Well, yeah.
Jeeves, give me my towel, please.
Okay.
Okay.
Would you rather fart loudly every time you have a serious conversation or your every kiss?
Oh, fart loudly.
Burp after every
What?
kiss.
Fart loudly. Oof. I don't want to burp.
Not burp in their face.
Fart.
You want
would rather fart.
Definitely fart.
Clear the air.
That means every meeting you have with your boss or every work meeting that you're like anything like that, you're gonna be farting.
I got one loaded in the fucking chamber, baby. Hopefully it's a silent but deadly too, and it smells real bad.
Presentation because I'm already gonna have to like fuck up at the beginning of it. So I'm like, all right, I'm not.
Bro, tell me how funny it would be to be in a room full of people giving a presentation and rip the largest fart ever. Like that'd be hilarious.
I don't want to do that.
Oh, I would love to do that. Just be like, just lift my leg and everything, man. I would make a.
Sorry.
Sorry, I have a condition.
I burp all the time anyway, so.
Yeah, I burp and fart all the time anyway. So I feel like it's a 50-50 anyway.
Yeah.
Wait, no one said that you could hear the fart.
They said loudest, yeah.
Quietly.
Loudest fart ever, yeah.
Like,
I mean, you're either gonna hear it or you're gonna smell it.
Even when I try to, I can't make a loud fart.
Yeah,
so I
Bunny
would just
can't fart.
use the fart.
I've never heard it. She just goes, I farted. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, she just
Next
puffs.
question.
She just puffs air, man. She's look. Her farts are as cute as her face.
Oh my god. Would you rather be able to control fire or water?
Fire.
Water.
Fire.
Basically control people. I mean, not that you'd want to. I was just.
Yeah, you could.
Like blood bending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can control people by controlling fire, though.
No, you don't control them. They just
One
do.
step further, and I'll burn the shit out of you.
Oh well. That is one control.
That is, yeah.
And then someone will come over. One of us will come over with our water powers and just put a little on the ground, and it'll get on your sock, and then you'll cry.
I know. Look, the water would be able to defeat the fire guy, right?
Yeah.
And not the other way,
100%
right?
water
Because I don't
fire.
think fire can beat water.
Put out water?
Yeah,
But
no.
there's also underwater fires.
That's not like a common
It's
thing
like
though.
fire. It's just a different kind of fire.
Yeah, it's not a common thing, but maybe I can figure that out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look, in the last Airbender, they were able to like mess with their powers and shit, so maybe I can figure that shit out.
If you heat up the air, you just suck away all the moisture in the air.
Oh, true. That's a good one.
That's
Mom.
accurate.
Yeah,
Good
and then
one.
she was saying you could just blood bend
Yeah, you could blood bend. Yeah.
Blood
Yeah.
bending.
Just make you fucking roast yourself or something.
Maybe. I don't know. It seems like it seems like the firebenders are like immune though to fire.
Yeah,
because they can like touch it.
Burn.
Yeah, exactly. Because it seems like it feels like they're fucking immune, but then he got burned like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Is it like Avatar rules or something?
Right? Like what? Is it Avatar rules? I like Avatar rules. Yeah.
Listen, you walk into the room with the water bender and you heat up the room, suck all the moisture out the room. No more water for bending.
Hey, your body's got moisture though.
Yeah, they
Like
can
inside.
they can blood bend. They can literally just blood bend. Yeah.
Blood bending.
You gotta do it quick enough. Not everyone can blood bend. Not everyone can blood bend. It's like
Not everyone can do the fire thing though, under those
No,
rules.
but that's why you gotta be trained enough to do it though.
but if I'm a firebender, it's a good chance I'm good
Do
at
I-
bending fire.
Do I get
You're a water
Uncle
bender?
Ero? Do I get to hang out with Uncle Ero? Cause he the best firebender in the land. You know, I want to learn from him.
Tea.
He likes tea. Yeah, I get him some lily tea or
And then
whatever the
he
fuck
can
he's drinking.
teach you how to bend lightning.
Yeah, lightning bending. That could probably beat water. Yeah, that's electricity.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. Next question. Would you rather live without internet or AC and heating?
AC and heating.
AC
my
and
God.
heating.
Internet
AC and heating.
or heating?
Can I choose?
Oh no.
You just move somewhere really nice.
AC and heating, live somewhere
Yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we didn't really need, like in California, we didn't really need a whole lot of AC and heating, so I would just live somewhere where I don't need any.
And then you could just like get a fan.
Yeah.
AC and
You need
California.
AC
This is
in
another thing
LA.
to do. Is there's like a massive amount of ice and a fan.
Both in California. It's either hot as fuck or cold as hell.
Nah, bro.
No,
What?
Cali, I don't need it either
Usually,
one.
California's not that hot.
Nah, it's usually not that hot, bro.
I grew up without AC or heating. My mom didn't use it.
That right there. There's a lot of houses out in California that
I
don't
like
have
not that
AC or
hot.
heating. Yeah.
It hit 101.
In Phoenix, it hits
Not in every
single
part of
summer.
California
Yeah, I
though.
was like 120. Talk to me then. But
Yeah, and in
Yeah.
Nevada too.
Like we won't survive in 100-degree weather, but it's not
California
always
isn't the
100 degree.
desert.
No, it's not.
LA weather is the worst weather ever. It's cold as fuck.
It's known for being a beautiful state.
You'd be the only one that thinks that in the whole world, bro.
I know, literally.
Like
Like,
literally.
San Diego has the best weather.
It
but
has the
LA
best
is
weather
like
in the
travel
world.
to go
Yeah.
there.
Visit their beaches.
Weird.
You'd be literally the only
gets
person in the
gloomy.
world that believes
Yeah,
it.
California's really known for its perfect.
No, I'm not.
It's
me and
known for
listen,
perfect weather, yeah.
Anybody I talk to about it that's not from LA be like, yeah, it's cold as fuck until 1 p.m. And then
Yeah,
it's hot
because
as
they're
fuck.
not from LA, though.
Yeah.
That goes
You go
along.
to Portland,
I'm from
that
LA.
weather's weird. Chicago, that weather's weird.
Yeah, that weather. Like, go to Portland, bro.
What is that?
Sometimes,
Wyoming?
look in Seattle, Portland, like up there. Sometimes during the year, it doesn't get dark till 10, bro.
Yeah.
It's like,
always,
what?
Or in Alaska, it's always bright and
Always
it's always
bright.
cold.
That's weird weather to me. Like,
Montana.
California stays within like the 70s to the
I
like
swear,
100s.
we don't vary
like,
a lot by like 30 degrees.
yeah, it's about 30 degrees.
Listen, nighttime in LA, like how do I go from no shirt and shorts to needing a jacket and shit?
The hardest part I have with LA when I was
schizophrenic.
living there was the.
I mean, is
the
the jacket that hard? Like, is
Just
it
the
that
heat.
bad?
There's
that's
people who
all.
have to put on like 7 layers of coats to go out just to grab the mail.
That right there.
It irritated me. The first time I traveled to California, I thought it was going to be like Cali weather, and it really wasn't. Like I didn't bring long sleeves, and that made like niggas had to go.
Well, we do have like we have snow here, so. And California has snow.
You need a jacket anyway. You
No,
need a jacket.
not in the mountains, bunny. It snowed at
Even just
Newport.
in the grocery
It
store.
snowed at Newport Beach in like 2012 or 2013 or some shit.
I did.
It literally snowed at Newport Beach. I watched it do it. I was like, oh shit, it's snowing outside. Yeah, yeah.
It also just snowed in Texas, and it's hot as fuck over there too.
Yeah,
Texas weather is crazy.
Weather in
Texas is
general is
bonkers.
crazy, but California's known for like pretty good weather. Yeah, pretty consistent.
More moderate.
Predict,
The only hard time I had was when it was getting up to like in the triple digits, like 110, and I was like, oh god, what is
perfect.
this?
That's perfect, baby. Look, for me, I'm a desert boy, so I love.
Very, very high.
Look, I'm from the desert, so I love hot, like really hot. So I'm like triple digits are better for me most of the year.
And it's
I'm
dry.
such a bitch when it comes to weather.
Dry
I'm
Hella dry, yeah. I don't want it to be
better.
anything else.
You just go in the shade and it's like half gone.
We might hit 90 in Philly.
It's already been 90
see, I don't
for the
like
past
that.
2
I don't like that at all.
weeks.
We're getting 90 this weekend.
Y'all get hit 90.
Easy.
Like it's cold out here right now. Y'all hitting 90 degrees already.
Yeah, it was 90.
We're in the desert.
It's like 90 today, maybe.
That's hot. That's very,
Over
very
here it was
hot.
95 like yesterday.
Yes, it's 91 right now, but I'm about to go get in my fucking pool butt naked, bro. So
Yeah.
I can't do that nowhere else.
Nice.
I can't do that in 70-degree weather, bro. Oof.
That's what I'm saying. If you're not used to it, then it's different.
Yeah,
I think
it's all relative.
Yeah.
I keep saying that on this here channel that hot and cold are relative. People try to make fun of Californians for being cold in 80-degree weather, but it's like that's cold to us.
He said that one time because Nova said that the hot tub was cold, but it was because the hot tub was 95, but it was 100 outside.
Yeah.
So it felt cold, but it was hot. It
Yeah.
just wasn't hot enough.
So I use that that situation as a concept to teach her that hey, sometimes things can be hot and cold at the same time. See, everything is great. Sometimes it's perspective. Most things are perspective, and because of your perspective of it being 100 plus outside, the perspective of the water is cold. But if it was nighttime and it was like 80 outside, then the hot tub will be hot. Like it's based on your perspective. It's all relative based on that. And I said, there's a lot of things in life that are just like that, that are exactly like that, to where it can be hot and cold depending on your perspective.
Dry heat is crazy. So
The dry heat's way better than humid. It's everything.
Yeah, man.
I come from
Nice.
I can't do the humid, bro. That humid is gross.
where it's humid as fuck. And
Yeah.
dry heat here is so much different, and it's a lot.
I'd be about to die in LA.
In Hawaii, I'm sure that Zia will say the same thing.
Walking down the street, like we almost died one time walking because we didn't wait.
Hawaii gets humid. Hawaii gets
The
super
humid heat there is ridiculous. It is so gross feeling. Like, it's like,
You feel like
Look.
it's weird because anytime I leave home for any length of time and go back, I always feel like as soon as I get off the plane that the air is just kind of enveloping me. Yeah,
Yes.
it does. That's how it feels.
I was just
It's
about
like
to
I
say.
said, when you get out of a shower, that just carries with you everywhere.
Exactly. It's kind of like
It's
that.
like, if you close your doors during the shower and the room gets all fucking steamy, it's just that.
Look, when I flew to Kuwait the first time, I got off the fucking plane. It was on the runway, so we didn't get off into like a terminal like normal. It was like stairs. So we get off the plane. I step onto the stair. I have my sunglasses on because I'm preparing to go out into the most brilliant sun I've ever fucking seen in my life. And it's 120 degrees and like 100% humidity. So my sunglasses literally went so opaque that I couldn't see through them. Like I got so much condensation on them I couldn't see through them. I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to live here for 4 months. This is gonna be fun.
Yo, I'm about to
That's
tap
rough.
out. It's been real.
Hey!
I was gonna say that.
Hey man, thank you for coming. I appreciate you, bro. We will see you next time, bro. Every time I get you on the show, it's a pleasure. I hope
leaving as well.
I hope you come every week, man. I appreciate you.
Thanks for coming.
Jane, it has been a pleasure.
Thank you.
We will see you guys later. Take it easy.
See you later, hot tub. Bye, Jane.
Hi, Jane, my
Yeah.
mom.
I also have to head out early, which is not something I will usually do, but I gotta do my first stream in the apartment. Too,
Hey.
so I gotta get ready for that real quick.
All right, man.
Yeah, I gotta head out pretty soon too. I gotta feed the sick husband.
Excellent.
It was nice to meet you, Pone and Zia, and
Nice to meet you.
good show, Panda fam. Love you guys.
See you
Johnny,
later,
what
man.
was your
Thank you for
Instagram
coming
again?
through.
It's Johnny Stone.
It's Johnny Stone. All right, I got it.
Somebody put that in the yeah, very good. Thank you, Scarlett.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
there it is.
Funny guy.
So my man's gonna be doing his first stream in a while. I think his first stream in a long time. So you guys go check him out. Go follow him right now for me, please. All right, so back to the game. Let's go.
Let's go. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or read minds?
Read minds.
Read minds. Yeah.
Read minds, period.
Yeah,
I've literally always wanted to know somebody's intention, especially like growing up as a girl and like being preyed on by men when I was like a very young child. And just like going through that, and then like, you know, people are fake and like everyone's garbage, and I don't just being swindled by people that like you take in and like you're trying to help, like all sorts of situations could have been avoided if I could read someone's intentions.
Can you turn it? Can you turn it off and on, or do you just hear people's minds? Because I feel like it'd be great in all of those situations, but it might suck in situations where you don't necessarily want to know what the other person's thinking.
Like, can you choose?
I think I always want to know what somebody's saying.
I would take it with all the bad.
Yeah, I would too. I would too. Yeah.
Like Edward in Twilight.
Look, the most dangerous thing on this planet is people, bro. I want to know what the fuck people are thinking at all times. Anytime they're around me, I want to know what the fuck they're thinking at any given time. You're a loaded weapon, bro. People are loaded weapons. I want to know what the fuck they thinking all the time. I take the good and the bad.
It would be so fucking uncomfortable. Like people that you thought were like your friends or like a brother.
It would be hella uncomfortable.
You would hear their thoughts, but imagine you're walking down the street and you hear somebody behind you saying like, all right, this is the one.
This is the one. I'm gonna get her.
Then you know you're in danger. You know what I mean? Like it sucks, but also that's gonna save your fucking life. I think that's worth it.
Yeah, no, 100%. And any business thing that you were doing,
you'd be a genius. You'd be a business genius.
It would be everything.
You'd be great at everything because you'd know about everyone around you.
And you could
know
get what
everything
you want
about, and you could get what you want from that. Yeah, I could use that. I could use that information to my benefit 100,000 ways.
I thought I was gonna choose teleporting because I fucking hate flying, and like how quickly could you just get places like that'd be awesome. But thinking about that, that's a fucking really good point. Like you could
I like teleporting
everything
too.
to your benefit.
Everything to your benefit. You'd be the most like privileged person on the planet.
To be anywhere in an instant would be like amazing.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I think reading minds would just.
Because, like I said, the biggest hurdle that you're gonna have on this planet are other people. So if I have a tool that will allow me to deal with people better and easier, then I'm always gonna go for that one.
I mean, that's part of why we're so bad now. It's because bad people.
Because bad people do bad things, and nobody knows their intentions and shit. If I could tell what your intentions are.
Greed and garbage.
Yep.
What do you mean trash?
Bro, I would have a lot fewer ex-girlfriends, that's for sure.
And a lot fewer friends.
And a lot fewer friends, for sure.
But it would be worth it.
It would be totally worth it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, am I limited to only reading human mind?
Hey, that's a good one, man.
Dude, if I could read animals' minds.
I know, you just said minds.
That could be cool.
Yeah, that would be dope. I've always wanted to know what Rhaegar's thinking, bro.
Yeah, it's like,
oh my God. What's going through that motherfucker's mind,
It would be better if people could read animals' minds, because I think that would help us with our own humanity a lot more too.
Oh yeah. A lot of people like disassociate when they think about animals. They don't like have empathy for animals because they don't see them as living, breathing creatures, you know?
Oh, we were talking about this the other day. What is it? What were you talking about, Daddy? That complex where the AI is then more intelligent than the people.
Singularity.
The singularity. Like, what would that happen? And he was like, well, look at the dog. What do we do with animals that are stupider than us? Like, this is what we could imagine they would do with us. Who knows what they would
possibly be their pet.
But they're probably we're gonna be their pets.
That is literally why AI is the greatest horror film you could make. Is something about AI. That's the one thing humans should be afraid of the most.
It is. And you know what? And you know what,
Pone?
Trying to
fuck with it.
You know what, Pone? We're not afraid of it at all. We're going to there's a scientist that believes that the singularity is going to happen within the next 30 years. And I mean,
that's inevitable if you're fucking with AI. Right?
It's not. No, it's not inevitable.
In
but
30 years, you have to have what Daddy was saying is you have to have a neuron receptor as big as our brain. Like
no, you'd have to have a neural network that works like our
neural
brain.
network. Yeah.
Yes. For artificial intelligence to work and be smarter than us, we would have to have a computer that's as advanced as our brains are, and that doesn't exist and that won't exist for a very long time. But quantum computing is the key, I think, and that's on its way to more. It's on its way to more mainstream usage, but it's still very like infancy right now. Quantum computing, but it might be the key.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah. Next question. Would you rather have unlimited sushi or tacos for life?
Tacos!
Sushi.
Tacos!
I fucking love sushi so Japanese food. I narrowed my two
I think
favorite
that's
foods down.
probably what we're gonna eat today.
So much work.
You guys want to do some sushi today?
Yes, do it.
All right, let's do some sushi. Yeah. Look, she
Oh my
just
God.
inceptioned
I
me,
love
bro.
tacos,
Because
though,
I want
like,
some more.
that's really hard.
I want some more
I
of
love
that.
tacos. I love tacos, but
taquitos. Oh,
but
Yeah.
sushi.
I have tacos so much more frequently. Sushi is like a once in a while treat
It's a
for
treat,
myself.
yeah.
It's
Oh my God,
so
that was exciting.
expensive.
Today.
It's
'Cause it's expensive, yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah, but like it would be worth the money because you can get like some tacos kind of cheap, but like
Yeah.
sushi's usually expensive. If it's edible, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get good tacos.
Agreed.
It's edible.
Yeah, you can get dope tacos for pretty cheap.
Yeah, for like $1.
Depending on where you are, right? If you're
Even
in
with all that.
California, you good on some tacos, man. You can
Even
get
with
tacos
all
everywhere.
that, I love tacos, and I eat tacos way more than I eat sushi.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to eat sushi like almost every day. Oh god.
I did too
Yeah,
for a minute. There was a
it's
good
like-
period.
It's
Yeah.
so common over there. I've been to
Magical.
Hawaii like a shit ton. That's why I was like, I love Hawaii.
Oh, that's awesome. Which island did you go to?
All of them.
All of
Oahu
them?
and Kauai
Nice.
the most though.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, no, sushi's everywhere and it's just you get so spoiled because the fucking fish is so fresh.
It's
Oh,
so
God.
different. Oh my god, it's amazing. Yes.
Yeah, sushi.
Okay,
But
next
also, now that we're
question.
talking about tacos, I want tacos. Sorry, you continue. It's like, now I want that, though.
That's what his bone was
I
like
accept
tacos.
everybody.
Australia had like 0 Mexican food. What? Australia has no Mexican food?
I mean,
Hey, we should go to Australia and open a taco cart or a taco shop then, huh?
You can barely find Mexican food here in Nevada. Like,
Oh.
it's way more common just like on the West Coast.
Oh, you don't
I
want him to
know.
play with me. Look, he gave me his thing to play with. One time I threw it and he was like, nah, fuck that. I'm chewing on this bitch.
He just wants to destroy it. He wants
Yeah,
to
he
rip
wants
it
to
into
kill that
shreds.
fucking thing. Yeah.
He wants you to notice him with it.
Yeah, that's all.
He's
That's
an
all he
attention whore.
He really is, bro. God damn, man. I didn't know my dog would be so much of a fucking attention. Everything got to be about him.
You did it.
Always. I had no idea.
That's how dogs are.
This is my first dog ever. I never had a dog.
Oh yeah, they're very. I don't know if needy is the right word, but they love love.
Yeah, they're
He loves
cats. They're very needy.
love.
Oh my god. Phileas, that's Cleo's cat, is the most needy cat I've ever met. He meows at me. He talks to me. He literally talks to me. It's insane. It's
That's
literally
adorable.
insane. I've never seen a cat that needy.
He's very talkative, yes.
Yeah.
I love it.
And he'll try to lead you places like, hey.
He's like, no, this way.
Yeah.
He'll like rub his head on.
It's adorable.
Okay, next question.
Okay, you don't
Would
want to
you
stop
rather?
playing? Fuck you then, bro.
What?
I
He's
said
talking to the
fuck.
dog.
Fuck you then, bro. He don't want to
Would
play
you
with me.
rather-
Fucking punk.
Would you rather be lost in a bad part of town or lost in the forest?
Bad part of town.
Forest.
Oh,
Bad part
really?
of town. Yeah.
Yeah, I would say bad part
I
of
don't wanna
town.
be
Like
lost
I've
in the
literally,
forest.
I would not.
I grew up
do
in a
well
bad part of town.
yeah, like literally.
I grew up in a bad part of town.
Yeah, if you
I'm
grew
from
up
the
in the
bad part of
hood,
town.
it's not a problem.
Yeah.
Not really. The forest, though, you gotta
Forest
gotta
is gonna be an
survive.
issue. Yeah.
Forest is the
Yeah.
whole fucking problem.
Whole problem, bro. I grew up in. When,
I'm gonna
like,
say bad part of town too. Yeah.
yeah. When I was in high school, we used to have raids and shit on our lockers, man.
I mean, like that's so true. I've been to bad parts of town. Like they're just people there. No,
It's just
At least
people.
you can
Like,
navigate it. You
no
know what I
you
mean?
can get
I'm gonna
food.
be like, ooh,
You
a
can
girl,
go to a
let's stab
restaurant.
her. Like,
Yeah.
At least you can
No,
keep
I think-
running to get out of the
And
bad
look,
part of town. If
and
you're
look.
running through the forest, you're like, where the fuck am I going? I don't know.
no ending.
And
to
look,
my
let me
work.
tell you something. Depending on the like the bad part of town you in, like my hood, white girls are safe. So
My hood white girls were not.
ain't nobody fucking with white girls, bro. At all.
My hood, they were not.
So that's why I said depending on the hood, but yeah, black dude, I'm more unsafe in the hood than Scarlett would be in my hood for sure.
Yeah, because they'd assume
They
you're
know me,
affiliated with someone.
and I am affiliated with
Fuck are
people.
you?
I am.
Who are you affiliated with?
I am
Who you with?
affiliated, but they wouldn't
you
assume
doing?
you affiliated with anybody. They wouldn't ask you nothing. They
What
would
am I
try
gonna do to you?
They would be trying to talk to you. The dudes in my neighborhood would be trying to fuck you. That'd be that. That'd be all. They'd be trying to talk to you though. Ain't no rapists in my fucking neighborhood, so like, ain't nobody doing that shit.
Yeah, that I can handle. I can handle being harassed more than like.
Yeah, they're just gonna try to talk to you.
By a tiger. Like whatever, you know.
Yeah, the classic problem of tigers being in the forest.
Right in the forest, right? Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my.
Whatever's in there.
There's some shit in there, man. With some
I'm an
teeth,
idiot,
I get you.
dude. I love animals way too much. Like I'm constantly told by grown ass men, like, no, you can't fucking do that shit. Shut up. You can't do that. I'm like, no, dude. If I saw a bear, bro, I would just want to go up, go up to it and say hi. Like,
you can't do that. No.
I know. That's why I'm saying, like, bro. That's
They
another
are
reason
cute,
why.
and they will murder you.
I'm not going in the forest.
I know.
Look.
I mean, I love them too much.
Panda bears are the cutest fucking thing in the whole damn world. And I watched a panda snap a motherfucking bundle of fucking bamboo in half like that, and then rip into it with his teeth. And I was like, oh shit. That motherfucker is a savage. He would fuck me up.
Pandas.
Yeah.
Red pandas are the cutest things ever.
They're pretty cute.
Adorable. Oh my god, but they would probably eat your face.
They would probably maul you.
Oh, shit.
They are. Yeah, they're considered bears.
No, Kim, yes.
Are they?
No,
I
they're
actually
not
didn't
marsupials.
Yeah,
No.
I think red pandas are considered marsupials.
They are
no,
not.
They are. That's a fact.
They're so
Marsupials?
What?
A marsupial has a pouch. A
Do
marsupial
red pandas have a pouch?
has a pouch. So if a red panda has a pouch, then it is.
No, they're
But
a
red
member of
pandas
their-
are a member of the
they're-
bear family.
They have their own unique family, is what it says.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right. We looked this shit up like 2 years ago, and we found out. I thought they were a bear at the time, but they are not bears. Yeah, they're like their own shit.
But I just went chat.
I swear.
Yeah, we were right. I thought so.
No, but we've been through this.
Because bears are kind of a mix between the canine family and something else.
I said red panda. That is great.
Red panda. Yeah, but they're not a marsupial for sure at all. Marsupials.
Whatever they are, they're cute. I want one.
Marsupials have pouches. That's a characteristic of a marsupial. Yeah.
Like Zaboomafoo. All right, next question.
Classic.
Yeah. So they're mammals who have a pouch. Yeah. They have to have a pouch to be a marsupial. Yeah.
All right. Would you rather give up bathing for a month or give up the internet for a month?
Bathing? What?
Bathing.
What?
Yeah.
Bathing? That's it? I would be happy if I didn't have to fucking bathe for a month. Hell yeah.
Let's all calm down.
Can you take it?
Man, I barely bathe now, bro.
Can you just like
horse bath? I call it a bird bath.
Look,
is it bird bath?
Zia,
Wait,
Zia, this is your first time on the show, but I've been telling everybody that I've been experimenting with not using soap anymore on my body at all. Besides like my hands and shit. It's been going great. My skin is awesome. Holy shit. Yep.
Okay.
I haven't had any.
Once, twice a month.
I'm not washing my hair anymore. No more shampoo, no more conditioner ever again. Yeah.
It's dreads now.
And my hair is doing great. My scalp ain't as fucking itchy and scaly. That soap was drying my skin and fucking my shit up.
If you didn't know, he's my boyfriend, and he has me on right now an all-natural skincare routine. So I only use natural oils. It's the only thing I use on my skin to cleanse it, to hydrate it. And honestly, I used to have acne pretty bad. It's done like miracles for my skin. I will.
Yeah, your skin has changed dramatically.
Freaking better, like way freaking better. I still get a few here and there. It's not completely gone. I can't be fooled, but it looks way better. I will say.
Yeah. So it's all oil-based stuff you're using, not soap anymore.
Oil-based, yeah.
No soap anymore.
Coconut oil, grapeseed
coconut oil, coconut
jojoba oil, coconut oil.
I need to look into this. I'm a skincare junkie, and I feel like I'm always trying to fuck with my skin.
I was noticing that my skin was just super dry and shit, and I was just like, man, like I think it's correlating to this soap. Because my hands get really dry like that when I had to wash them for the pandemic. For the pandemic, coming in every day, washing them and shit, my hands were fucked. So I thought like, I don't think I need soap on every part of my body.
Yeah. Well,
Because I know I can't have soap on my like dick. I can't put soap on my dick at all.
No, you should not.
So you should not. Yeah.
You need to
So I
put it
thought
on
like
your private parts. I don't think at all.
no,
Yeah,
you're not supposed
same
to.
for girls.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
right there.
like,
yeah.
And see, I knew that for
good.
girls,
They don't balance that.
but nobody fucking told me I shouldn't wash my dick with soap. So I've been burning my dick up for my whole life. My whole life I've been burning my dick up. Yeah. So now like man, my skin feels great. My fucking body feels great.
Oh, no, I was just going to say anything with a surfactant in it is going to dry your skin out. Anything that cleanses, like it'll have a surfactant usually. So shampoos and stuff like that. It's going to strip your hair, your skin, everything of its natural oils. And it'll cleanse it, but it's going to strip the dog shit out of it.
Yeah.
And like people in America, especially, like we were fed this like propaganda like, back in the 20s.
Hey, give this woman a big applause. How many times have I said propaganda? How many times have I said this shit is propaganda?
It really is. They literally, they told people, especially
that
like,
you have
women.
To.
Yeah, that like you have to
women.
bathe yourself every day.
Yep.
And you're literally stripping your entire body of all of your natural oils and then wondering like, why do I feel like shit?
Tell me, why do I need to be antibacterial all over my whole body? Tell me, what the fuck?
There's good and bad bacteria.
There is good and bad, and I don't have mostly bad. I have mostly good.
Exactly.
So why the fuck would I be stripping my body of mostly good bacteria? Yes, exactly.
It's antibiotics. It
exactly.
does both antibiotics. When you take it, it strips it of the good and the bad. So
and that's why you guys get like yeast infections and shit when you take antibiotics, because it's gonna strip your body of all those fucking good and bad, and you have to take probiotics and shit.
Take a probiotic.
No, they never do.
And that's the key. That's the only thing that works. Just by the way.
That's another thing that we fixed for Miss Scarlett. The medical system didn't tell her to take a probiotic to fix her fucking yeast infection. I had to tell her. She's seen 6 doctors and nobody could tell her, hey, probiotic will fucking fix it.
Yeah.
That's so ridiculous.
Yeah,
it's fucking stupid.
Instead of treat it. So why would they want to?
Exactly. And they just kept making use that money and money and money and money.
And you know what fucked up her fucking pH? Birth control.
Yeah.
Which is what they're shoving on people too. Birth control is deadly. It's dangerous. Stay away from birth control. If you don't have to take birth control, ladies, please don't take birth control.
No.
Some people do have to.
Some people do have to.
To, but it fucked me up really bad. Like for a while, I was on it when I was 16, which great. Like this is where Planned Parenthood was fucking awesome. I did need a parent. I never got pregnant as a 16-year-old, having all kinds of sex. It was fucking phenomenal for that.
Yeah.
But I went off birth control because I was single for a long time, and then for like years and years I wasn't on it, and then I tried to go back on it when I started dating my now husband, and it made me so depressed and like straight up suicidal. It fucked me up so bad. I was like, what? And at first I didn't understand what was happening because I was like, I've been on birth control before. I don't get this. And eventually I just had to go off of it, and it all just went away. It just cleared up, and I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And then again, talking to my husband, his ex, because of birth control, had a blood clot, and that fucked her up really bad. She had to be on blood thinners. She
I believe
vitamins.
I believe Scarlett had a blood clot from her fucking.
That was insane.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
I swear months because it just was so uncomfortable, and it was caused by my birth control. It was insane. I had an IUD.
Look, me and Scarlett broke up like for a day or two because of her birth control.
Wow.
It was such a
fucking problem.
It was making me
and for like you mentally as well.
Yeah,
that's what it was. It was emotional. It caused her very much emotional distress.
Mental. Exactly.
So just quick, I'll go. Like, we couldn't have sex without a lot of pain because of this fucking this IUD. So it depressed her so much so that she literally picked a fight about something else and then like got into a fight with somebody in the house and left.
Like nothing.
Yeah. And it was like,
it was just because I was like feeling so down about the fact that like I didn't know what was wrong. Like no one was telling me like what was wrong. And it was like, oh no, you had this thing in your body for a while that we didn't really know what did to you, and we just made you spend money and we put it in you, and yeah, it fucked you up. Sorry.
Yep.
That's basically the answer.
And the best part about that story is we couldn't get that thing out without going to the doctor 3 times to try to get it out.
Yeah.
Oh god.
It was so bad.
The last birth control I was on was the Implanon, and now they call it Nexplanon.
Yeah, I had that the implant in your arm.
Yep. So I still have this giant scar. My OBGYN.
Scar.
Yeah, my OBGYN stopped putting it inside of people, and she didn't tell me. She was like,
What?
"Oh, we had so many problems," and like I just stopped putting that in people, and I was like, "Where was my phone call?"
Like, why didn't you tell me? What the
You didn't
fuck?
tell me?
Does it matter
So,
or what?
I went in 6 months early to try to get it out because my ex and I were gonna try for kids, and he wanted kids, and I didn't. It was a whole thing. So I got my birth control at 6 months early, and she tried to tear it out. Because like your muscle tissue forms around it to hold it in place. Yep. Yep. So they literally go through there with like tweezers, like in some weird thing. They like scrape the muscle tissue off of it and try to pull it out.
Yeah.
She tried 3 times. I had to heal up for 6 months, come back 3 times, and then I had to go to a general surgeon who just sliced it long ways and pulled it out.
Yeah, that's what they told us.
It was horrible.
That's what they told us was gonna have to happen with Scarlett. I was like, no surgery for this. What the fuck are you talking about? Surgery? She could fucking die from that shit, man.
4 months.
Yeah.
4 months?
4 month period. It was rough.
This is crazy. When I was on the shot, the depot shot, I had a 9-month heavy flow period that didn't stop for 5 minutes.
I think that you guys should talk. You guys should talk about this as often and as much as you possibly can, because nobody talks about this at all.
Yeah.
Nobody knows these things.
Dude, my
I know
OBGYN
it
told me
because
there
I
were no
have
symptoms.
exactly. They tell you the same thing. I know it because I've had many girlfriends. Sometimes at the same time, and they all have the same fucking problem, and it's based on birth control.
Oh, it's awful. Same thing. When my husband and I were talking, we had a scare once, and neither of us want kids. So luckily, we're on the same page with that. We had a scare once, and I was like, maybe I should go on birth control, and he was like, no.
Yeah.
Look, to prevent my ex-wife from getting on birth control, I went and got a vasectomy instead because that was just stupid.
That's the shit.
I did not want my wife at the time to have a fucking heart attack or whatever the fuck the symptoms at the time, because I looked it up and I was like, oh hell no, you're not doing this shit at all.
You can still get the sperm when a vasectomy happens.
And I can bank it, bro. What?
When women take out their ovaries,
it's gone. It's done.
After that are
and it's huge.
Yep.
Huge.
Early menopause.
Yeah, it fucks your body up too because you don't have those hormones that you need.
My mother got it
regulate your body. Yeah.
My mother got it done at 43, and it fucked her up so bad throughout the whole thing. The whole thing. AC saved our life because she went into early menopause. Like, oh my god.
Yeah, man, they sell you this dream about fucking birth control like it's some sort of magic pill, and it really is just poison. From what I've seen, unless you have from what I've seen, unless you have some sort of uterine problem that you need to take birth control to fix, to solve, which does happen. Some people have hyperactive or overactive periods that are really, really rough, and they need to have some form of birth control to layer that and temper that. But if you don't have that, I would steer very clear of fucking birth control. Condoms are your best friend, man. Like, you don't want a permanent like problem because you didn't want to have kids for like 10 years. That's definitely not worth it. I swear. I promise.
I think it should be available for everybody, and
I think it should.
People should be able to get it, because you have women who can benefit from it, and then you have women who live in poverty who are like, hey, I cannot and should not have a kid right now. And they don't have access to it because everyone's, ranting and raving, shutting down Planned Parenthoods left and right. So they can't get proper birth control and STD testing and treatments and stuff.
I think it needs to be taken out of the political surface and put back into medical, and that's all.
Oh,
and that would resolve all of that shit, because that would resolve all of that shit, because these idiots are getting up and saying slogans instead of medical shit. And I'm really tired of both sides doing that. But definitely,
100% agree.
Definitely, it's all slogans. They need to take that shit out of politics, remove like people's wombs and uterus and health and medical from politics. That has nothing to do with what you believe. I don't care what you fucking believe, you idiot. This is my fucking health, my body.
A woman's
I don't care what you fucking believe,
not
retard.
A political playground.
It's not
and
at
it
all.
Never should happen.
It's not, and it shouldn't be, and it should never have been nobody's body. My body is a political playground. People play games with my health and my safety like it's like my life doesn't fucking matter. So I understand 100%. And no, these things should not be political. These are obvious things, man. The police are out of control. Medical is out of control. Gender fucking problems are out of control. They're just out of control. And it's because of politics. Because we keep politicizing everything instead of just fixing shit.
Yeah. That's the thing too, is whenever you get into like stuff about like human rights, right? Like you're talking about trans rights, LGBT rights, women's rights, equality for minorities, and you're talking about all those things, people are like, well, I don't get into politics. And it's
like that's not fucking politics. Bro, I promise you, I will beat the shit out of you if you think I don't have a right to exist. Fuck you. I definitely have a fucking right to exist. So that's not politics. That's life and death. That's survival. Come for me and I will fuck you off. I have a right. I have a right to exist, and I don't give a fuck what you believe. I don't give a fuck what you believe. And if I was gay, if I was trans, I'd feel the same exact fucking way. I don't give a fuck what you believe. I have a right to exist, whether you feel like it or not. Fuck you. What are you gonna do?
Talking about how gay marriage was a prop, like back in whatever year that was. But I remember how big of a deal that was.
Yeah, it was. It was a huge deal. It was like, I didn't give a flying fuck what anybody else does in their relationship or marriage or whatever. What the fuck? And that's it's because
it's not hurting anyone else. I don't hear why people get worked up over. It's the dumbest shit ever.
It's the dumbest shit ever.
On that note,
it's because of believies and shit.
Thank you.
All right.
Sorry.
Zia, we love you. Thanks for coming. Welcome to Just the Tip. I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for gracing us with your presence.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. But yeah, I've had so many discussions with people about like, like I'm trying to explain to somebody like, okay, so like you're entitled to your opinion, but you're coming from a morality perspective. You put a morality on sexuality that it doesn't inherently exist.
That doesn't exist.
It does not inherently exist. So when you're saying,
well,
this is wrong.
Look, there's no other animal that has morality in their sexuality. What the fuck is wrong with us?
They just fuck.
Sex is like water. It's like food, stupids. All you dumbasses out there that don't think sex is necessary, you're an idiot. You're a fucking moron. It's necessary.
That's actually another reason why I wholeheartedly believe that prostitution should be legalized and regulated.
100%
legal. Protect sex workers.
They get to choose what they do with their body. 110,000%.
Like, I don't even know why that's a fucking discussion. There's a loophole called porn.
Yeah.
How is that not prostitution? What?
Right. And then also on top of that, you have all these women in the porn industry who just don't make it. They try and they hustle so hard and they end up with nothing because they're used up and they're not given their proper dues. So if you're in charge of your own sex work, then that just changes the game. And that's where like, OF has changed people's lives, which is crazy. It's awesome.
And more platforms like that need to exist.
And look, Pon, are you in the industry, the porn industry? Because
no, I used to be a stripper, but I'm not currently.
Look, you said they get used up. That's not happening that much. Women in the porn industry are pretty powerful. They're pretty powerful.
Yeah, that's not really what I meant. That's not really what I meant. So what I meant is all the women who like they put so much fucking work in, they put their lives in. You know what I mean? They devote their lives to that shit. They don't get paid. They don't get paid nearly as much as they should if they're not in charge of the production.
But you could say the same thing about male performers who receive a lot less, like a lot less
in general.
But look. I want everybody to hear this because like. If you have two employee types, right? You have a male and a female employee. One gets paid $1,000 for a scene, and another gets paid $150. What? That's what's happening. Yeah, that's what's happening. And the other that gets paid $150 are the men. Men get paid $150 in scenes.
That's the problem.
That's how that works.
It's just so much using that doesn't
it's
ever
a lot of using. It doesn't get addressed ever, but everyone is using everyone. And I can tell you that there's been a lot of women in this industry that have used me 100%. They have literally come to use my following, my clout, and nothing else. Have used me for my following and clout. And money too, for whatever I could give them in this industry, and then literally had no intentions on helping me with anything ever. Just took from us, but me specifically,
So that's just people like in a capitalistic society, like in general, people are shitty.
Yeah, but fortunately in the sex worker industry, it is pretty like, it's pretty balanced for women. Like it's pretty good for women in the sex worker industry.
Agreed.
I agree, especially if you're doing this thing on your own.
Especially if you're doing it on your own, for sure. And that's what I would Look, as a sex worker, I would not. I would tell anybody starting off not to get hired by anybody. Don't work for companies and that type of shit, because that's when you're talking about abuse and getting used and that kind of shit. If you are a content creator that's independent, I don't really see that happening. Because that's up to you. Then that's up to you.
Well, that's why like things are so different now. Like people are in charge of their own sex work, and that's the most powerful thing. You know.
100%. And that was the thing about independent contractor at the strip club that also made a difference is that I could set like way different prices. Like, yeah, there was the base price that the club set, but I also added my own onto there because that's what I could do as an independent contractor.
Oh yeah. Especially after like you pay your house fee, you're like, okay, whatever I do for the rest of the night is up to me. Like
Literally.
you have no say.
So with the industry being like that, I'm really happy with the gender relations there, because it's kind of one of those industries that's almost opposite. It's like dudes get paid way less, like way less. Yeah. And as a dude in the industry, I don't get any attention at all. Nobody cares about me. Nobody gives a fuck about me. The platforms don't ever, they don't even want to like feature me because I'm not a feature. So I'm usually in the background, and like I am a performer. I've been in literally more films than anyone on this screen. But they all of the platforms always see them as the performers and me as like a pimp, basically. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's bad. It's detrimental for men because we get shit like that we're abusers or that we're taking advantage of people, and I couldn't take advantage of someone who makes as much money as me. Like, what are you talking about?
Right. Yeah, it's a weird dichotomy when it comes to that. I think it's a lot about the demand and and the consumption of what's being wanted. And in that sense,
I believe that most porn is demanded and consumed by men. So
and
because of that,
you need a male to do what you want. So in that sense, I understand what you're saying. Like they should be equal because they are both.
I don't think any of those things. I think it's a good thing. I think whatever has developed is good in porn. And I think what will continue to develop will be good as well. I think that the way that things are going for sex worker and content creation is great. It's the best time period that it's ever been. It has a long way to go, but it's the best time period it's ever been.
It's definitely on the up and up.
100%. I mean, I definitely think for independent contractors like, you know, OF and stuff like that, I think it's like amazing. But also you have like, you know, like the P-Hub, like the classic P-Hub, which like, you know, would not take off revenge porn and non-consensual sexual assault porn until credit card companies threatened to pull out, like MasterCard. And then they were like, okay, we're going to go through and delete this content. And they actually did that. So like those are still problematic, but if it's in the hands of the sex workers, it is hands down the most like gratifying, like life-changing industry I feel like you could be in.
And that's the key. That shit you just said, in the hands of the sex worker, because P-Hub is being run by a fucking IT company.
People who don't give a fuck about sex workers.
About you or anyone. No. They don't give a, these are billionaires and millionaires. They don't give a fuck about anything or you at all. So even if you weren't a sex worker, they wouldn't give a fuck about you. So when it's in our hands, when it's in non-sex workers' hands, it's bad, because then they'll talk about us in terms that other people that the people that dislike us talk about us.
Yes,
they'll place
that they're sex trafficking and that type of shit. That sex workers are involved in sex trafficking and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that they're less than people. They shouldn't have rights. They're dirty. They're this. They're that. And it's crazy that instead of saying, "Hey, maybe we should regulate this and protect sex workers so that their work is in their hands," then they're just like they demonize them instead because it's too much work. It's too much money. They'd have to come up with a system.
Basically, 80% of the population consumes it anyway.
The
20% is underage.
Sex is a natural release that everybody should have, and like it's so good for your health. So
and
like,
it's also something that everybody flirts with all the time. Everything flirts with it.
Ones that are based on religion do this. All the other countries that aren't religion just fucking freaking out.
Yeah, well, that's like, the thing is they're all about oppressing. You know, the like for example, women, right? So like in religion. They like to suppress the women. They want the women to be subservient all the time, and not in the sense of like, hey, I choose to be subservient, in the sense of like, I have to be or I'm going to hell. right? So they want somebody to be oppressed and like subservient to this like omnipotent God. And like when somebody is breaking free of that and they're in charge of their sexuality, they fucking hate it. They lose their shit over it.
Yeah.
Anybody with freedom over their body.
Religion is about power and control. So
absolutely.
If
which is
people,
why religion is different from faith.
And sex is the gateway to life. So if you control sex, you control the gateway and the passageway to human life, which is really powerful.
And they've done a great job.
And they've done an amazing job at fucking up human sexuality. 100%. Yeah.
Cone, I love that you said the religion is different from faith.
People do not know how to fucking have sex or sexual relationships anymore. That's not a thing.
I mean, dude, look at sex ed. They teach you abstinence, or like you get all these STDs to get pregnant,
or just really, really super duper medical shit, and they don't talk about the human interaction part.
Yeah, they don't talk about pleasure.
Nothing at all.
You literally have men who are relying on porn to teach you. And porn is not.
Porn is fake.
Well, yeah, because dude, you know how long I spent growing up thinking like, oh my God, is my vagina not supposed to look like how it looks based on like what I saw in porn? And I was like, there's no way. I didn't realize, you shave the labia and you get plastic surgery and there's so many things. So I'm sitting here like, what the actual fuck, dude? And then you have men who are learning sex and they don't understand that like it's for pleasure. It's not a fucking performance. It's not performative. It's
not
pleasure.
Bro, I keep
100%.
telling, look, I get so many comments about how bad I fuck and how little my dick is. Bro, you guys are brainwashed, man. What's wrong with you? I couldn't fuck bad if my girlfriend comes over and over again, dumbass. That couldn't be I gave my girlfriend 20 orgasms. That couldn't be bad sex, you idiot.
And when you talk about sex work, that is the problem with porn when it comes to like their acting versus like just,
all that acting.
Yeah,
you know, a lot of those actors don't like sex. They're asexual and they're doing it for money only. They don't like sex at all.
Literally, you have porn stars who are saying like, hey, don't put that pressure on us. I'm not your fucking sex ed
I'm not your fucking sex ed
I'm not here to teach you. I'm doing my job.
And they see it as a job. We don't talk about what we do as a job. We film our sex life. That's what we do.
That's why we talk about the birth control problems we have.
That's why we talk about those. Because that's a part of our life. Because it kept me from being able to fuck my girlfriend for like fucking months.
So it should be talked about.
So it should be talked about, right?
And we found other avenues to help that as well, which should also be talked about.
Exactly.
Constantly. No, 100%.
You know all that thing they say is taboo? Money, sex, employment. That type of shit. Those are taboo. It's taboo because of control and power mechanisms. That's how they look. If you're an employee at a fucking company and you don't know what anyone else makes, your bosses have complete and utter control over what they fucking pay you. But if you all talk about how much you make freely and openly, like I do all the time, we as a whole, Panda family makes about $12,000 a month. That's what we take in per month. As a whole, each one of us is good for about $2,000 to $3,000 each. Yay! It's not taboo, you fucking idiots. It's just information. What is anyone gonna do bad to me because I told you I make $12,000 a month?
Yeah.
Like what bad's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? That's stupid.
Yeah. The fact that people like they really drill that into you. Like I remember when I was like 7, I knew that
don't talk about money.
To ask. You're not supposed to talk about money.
I've asked my parents
why
about
not?
money and they
Has
said,
anyone ever? Let me ask you this, Pon. Has anyone ever told you why?
No, they just said it's rude.
Why?
It's not.
Why would that be
rude.
fucking rude?
Exactly.
It's these slogans and shit. That's a slogan. It's rude. What?
Yeah.
That doesn't even mean anything.
It's literally an oppressive system that has been ingrained in American culture.
We're all brainwashed.
We're not allowed to make sure our neighbor has food, and we're not allowed to be like, hey, like,
how much do you
Greg,
make?
How much are you making?
Right.
Yeah. Whoa, I'm getting underpaid.
I'm a systems admin. You're a systems admin. How much are you getting paid, bro? Oh shit. Yeah. I'm making $20,000 less than you are a year. So I know what I'm going to be asking for this year. Yeah, companies would freak out. They brainwashed us, man. They brainwashed us, and now it's like the Matrix. We fight so hard to protect this stupid ass system. I have people tell me I'm rude all the fucking time. Bro, I'm not rude. You're just an idiot. That's all. You're just an idiot who doesn't see the world for what it fucking is, man.
Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I see so many people, like, I'm not trying to be like a dick, but like I'll straight up call them bootlickers. Bootlicker. Period. You're a bootlicker.
Be a dick. Please be a dick. This is the place to be a fucking dick.
It's so frustrating because they will defend a system that oppresses everybody.
It oppresses them!
Right?
It oppresses them! They just don't know. They're just so stupid. They're so stupid. Look. I talk about the police and black people all the time, but it's not just black people anymore. The police are killing everyone. The police are killing everyone. It's an abuse of fucking power. Abuse of power. It has nothing to do with race anymore. It's abuse of power, and white people, you can get it too. You can hella get it too. So help us. Help us. Help us, please. Please fucking help us. We can fix it together, but if you keep saying that it's black people are criminals and shit, and that's why we get shot and killed, bro, I got shot and killed because that dude's racist. That's why. What the fuck are you talking about? I'm unarmed. I stole something. That was my crime. I'm unarmed. I stole something. I should not be killed for that.
To be treated the same as everybody else.
It's absolutely insane because you literally have people in 2021 who think that like, oh, well, like I, as a white man who grew up poor, am safe. And it's like, no, there's literally, you're living in a system that thinks that you're worthless. If you are not a billionaire,
exactly.
you can't be for politicians. You don't fucking matter.
And guess who made the system? Guess who made the system? Guess who made the system? The millionaires and the billionaires the ones who got the shit first, and then they were like, fuck everybody else. And then they kept that shit for fucking centuries. For centuries.
Yeah,
and put God and anything else they could in front of it. Politics, I'm a Republican, I'm a Democrat. Shut the fuck up, man. You guys are bullshit artists, man. Exactly. Anything to keep themselves in power and rich and over everyone else. You said, like Pan, you said being a king is being the top of an oppressive system. No, being a king 2,500 years ago, I could build my own system. So I would just build a new system.
My only issue with that is that like you have to think of like the nuances. This is literally like something, I don't want to like interrupt people, and that's why earlier it's so hard to like edge my way in and be like, well,
interrupt. It's all good. Interrupt.
When you think about like 2,500 years ago, right? You're like, oh, I'd rather be a king. Okay, but if you start enacting progressive change, you're gonna have people coming for your throat. You're gonna have other countries who are coming for your throat as well. I mean, like, just look at.
I won't enact progressive until I enact protective. I'd be very well protected first. And I'd be very well loved first, and like I'd consolidate my power first, and then I'd make changes. Yeah,
I like to look at like history and like the people who have been thrown out of power and
the people. Look. The people who were thrown out of power tried to make big changes quickly. I would make incremental changes over the rest of my lifetime.
I just don't know if I don't know if I believe in incremental change, only because I identify as a leftist, a progressive, and I think the Democratic Party has let down progressives. And that's something that I think about when I think of incremental change, is I think about, but that's like a really good way to be like, hey, stop bitching.
See,
we're working on incremental change.
You're thinking about this in today's terms, but those things didn't exist back then. And we made those things up. Those are made up.
But we're still dealing with a lot of the same issues that we dealt with back then. We just have modern medicine.
We're not at all. Nope.
In what way?
Our systems are way different than they ever been.
I'm not saying they're the same. I'm saying we're dealing with a lot of the same problems. Like, we still have inadequacies. We have class differences. We literally have people in power who are oppressing people with very little money, very little resources. And then on top of it, we have industrialization, which has taken all of these things out of the hands of the worker.
That's the key right there.
Made a corporation out of it.
That's the key.
That's the difference. But
2,500 years ago, we didn't have industrialization, so they didn't have it on a global scale.
But people were still oppressed. People were still killed for different opinions and religion and all these other kinds of things.
Yes, and all of those things you just said are mind bullshit that have been put in us for hundreds of years. Let's say 2,500 years ago, we hadn't gotten there yet. Religion, Christianity, the biggest crusher of free will hasn't been around for 2,500 years. So Christianity alone broke a lot of the world. I promise, it did.
No, I agree with that.
It broke a lot of the world. And exactly, because we didn't need gay rights. There were no gay. There was no gay 2,500 years ago. You were just a fucking person. And sometimes men fucked other men. Sometimes women fucked other women. We had sex. It just happened. Sex and sexuality was not as suppressed and repressed as it is today. You're thinking about things as it is today, but our minds weren't as oppressed then. So maybe I might have a chance to fix things before 100+ years or 1,000+ years of just bullshit on top of our minds, man. Like, I've had just the wildest conversations with my youngest girlfriend. Scarlett's my youngest. And I've had just the wildest conversation with her because the things she thinks are just crazy. And it's based on other people teaching her this shit.
Yeah.
Her parents are super conservatives, yes.
Yeah, 100%. And I grew up in a insanely oppressive and conservative house, and religious and crazy religious, 100%.
And my theory is that the Abrahamic religions, Christianity, Islam, and to a lesser degree Judaism, have broken the entire fucking world. With all of their bullshit. Well, they took, look, so the key to the Abrahamic powers, or to the Abrahamic religion's power, is defying or denying human nature. So it took something that is normal. It took things that are normal and natural to us, so nobody's exempt, right? Yeah. Right? You guys following me? Nobody's exempt from sin, right? Because sin is like just being a person. Sin is being a person. Haram is being a fucking person, literally. So being a human is wrong. You guys follow me? And being a one of us makes you right again. And I'm the one who I'm the only one who gets the message from the top right guy. The best right guy, he only talks to me and like a few of my friends. So we're gonna help you guys be the best right guys that you can be by teaching you all this shit. And we're gonna read this book to you, because I know you can't read, but like it says this. That's what happened. That's the Abrahamic religions. And then some idiot decided like, oh, I can use this to manipulate kings who have armies and they can go conquer whole countries for us. So let's do that.
Catholicism.
And then Catholicism ruled the entire world. The Pope was an emperor at one point, literally with an army and a fucking kingdom. And he ruled other kingdoms and he continued to propagate this bullshit all over the world. These things are taught to us as when we're at our most believable points. Like, you're taught that Santa Claus exists, the Easter Bunny exists, and Jesus is real at the same fucking time.
Yeah.
I dead ass.
And you're not told Jesus is like a fable or a fucking fake story, but you are told that Santa Claus ain't real. Why ain't Santa Claus real? It's the same crazy shit. The fuck? You ever read the Bible? Anybody in this fucking chat ever read the Bible? That's a fantastic book, bro. It is fucking like, and if you told me that everything in that book happened word for word, I can't fuck with you no more.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, man. You could believe whatever you want, but you can't tell me everything in that book happened, because that's retarded.
Yeah.
That's literally. What?
That's literally why you have people that will cherry pick, you know, and they'll say like, oh, well, I take the gospel at its word, but then they'll wear, mixed, tweed and cotton, and
that's why I know. That's why I know it couldn't be a guidebook for life, because it's stupid and silly.
Yeah.
How could it be a guidebook for life? That's just stupid.
Silly when I was 7.
It was stupid and silly when I was 7. It definitely doesn't make sense now.
For me was the guy in the whale's mouth. I think it was Jonah.
Yeah, you do use that one a lot.
I was like, wait, what?
You guys know what got me? I was a big animal lover, just like you, Pon. And my mom told me that 2 of every animal got on a fucking boat. And I was like, you a goddamn lie. You a mother. There are millions of insects. What the fuck are you talking about? There are hundreds of different types of rodents. You are a fucking liar. That didn't happen at all. Where the fuck would you keep all of those animals? And she didn't have an answer for it. So I was like, oh no, hell no. This is bullshit. Y'all lying to me. At 6 years old, I knew that. I was like, hell no. Y'all lying. You lying. Why you lying?
We're just all broken.
Yeah, and we're all broken.
The right people didn't teach the younger generations the right things.
Hey, and you know what else? What other theory I have, Pun? that the so in the 2500s, I don't, or 2500 years ago, I don't think we had the nuclear family structure that we do now, and I think that shit's broken. I think that's allowed people to be fucking brainwashed. That's the melting or the incubator that has allowed people to be brainwashed. Because if you had multiple families involved in your life as a kid, you would have been a much more diverse person at the very least. You would have had a lot of different stories to tell.
Yeah.
And I believe that humans are a social community type animal.
Definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
Like our closest ancestors, the apes and the bonobos, or the bonobos, we are definitely social animals. We live in communities, and we're supposed to. We're supposed to be a lot. We're supposed. Oh shit! Holy fuck! That's a lot. Yeah, 10 gifted subs. Hell yeah! All right, bring in my fucking music. What is it? Ice Ice Baby?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna do the running man.
Thank you, Pone, so much.
Oh.
This is, oh my gosh, I really enjoyed this conversation.
Give me some music.
Getting into the nitty-gritty.
Yeah, I've definitely enjoyed it. Me personally, I have a huge issue with interrupting people.
Why didn't you stay?
No,
oh God,
we loved hearing from you. Seriously, I loved everything you said. Like, right on. Seriously.
I definitely loved being here. It was, a little hectic at times, and the Marvel DC thing, I didn't really have an opinion on.
I agree. I was like,
I'm gonna have to get another camera and shit.
Yeah, like
this way they ain't really showing shit.
The only thing I even had to like interject at like the Marvel DC thing was like, if you don't give a superhero a lot to work with, they're gonna be a shitty character. And like that's why I'm looking forward to the new Batman, because like he's like a detective. He's like, it's a dark story with a detective Batman, which is like
100 biddies redneck.
I don't know. So the fact that that's very true to like the comic,
yeah, we are.
I think it's pretty cool, but I don't really have a preference. Like I always say on stream, like I don't suck Marvel's dick and I don't suck DC's dick. Yeah. I'm not gonna fight anybody about like, oh, you like Marvel? Fuck you.
Yeah,
like, I don't really care.
Hey, Pon, look. Let me tell you something. I am the villain of the internet, so you are at home. I swear. You can say and do whatever you want, as long as it's not against terms of services for Twitch, which is very restrictive. But you can say and do whatever the fuck you want.
Anymore.
Yeah, you can't queef for sure.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Such a joke. What a joke, dude. I hate it.
Look, when she did it, I knew it was gonna be problems. I was like, oh, Pinky gonna get herself blamed.
Do with a vagina that's not deemed sexy. If it's not deemed sexy, it's not allowed. You're not, I'm sorry, but I can't believe you did that with your body.
You know how many times I've been banned on this bitch for sexual activity and I wasn't doing anything at all. I was sitting in a chair.
Banner one time that was
yeah, it said I had sexual content in my banner. There was an animated panda, a circle.
What?
Yeah, so Twitch be on one, bro. They'll ban you for anything, literally. It don't even have to be sexual.
Problem with like mass reports, because you'll literally have
it's mass reporting.
14-year-old Tylers who go through and mass report people.
No, I have a stalker. I have a stalker who literally gives me thumbs down on everything I do and comes in and reports me every single stream. Yeah.
It's reporting just the whole time. Looking weird out.
Yep.
Yeah, that's really sad, actually. Like,
it's very sad, yes. But she is a stalker, and I know who she is, and I'm probably gonna get a fucking restraining order against her at some point. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah.
You know, man.
Fucking psycho.
It's been great just a tip, Debbie.
It has been, man. We're gonna ride out the hype train, but this is the end of the Just the Tip episode 7. Thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Thank you, Pun. You've been excellent. I've really enjoyed talking to you. I'd love to have you back on. This was great. I hope you had a good time. Every week, every Saturday, 3 o'clock.
Let me know.
Look, I'm looking for more permanent anchors too. So Johnny's my only permanent anchor at this point. So
yeah, we have Taylor, but she took this week off for Easter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
gotcha.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I mean, I've really enjoyed it. So just let me know. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, so we probably won't be on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Easter Sunday, so I think we're gonna take off. Just because I don't think anybody's gonna be here and shit. Everybody trying to spend time with their family. So,
Including us.
including us, I guess. I don't really care about Easter though. It's Ostara Day tomorrow, bro. We're gonna celebrate the spring. Yeah, we're gonna celebrate the spring. Fuck that made up bullshit.
It's the holiday of fertility,
The spring is real. I don't know about that other shit. So I know it's the springtime. I don't know about that other shit. So.
All right. Well, it was nice meeting you guys. Thank you for the good conversation.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you guys. We will see you guys.
Happy Saturday, you guys.
Happy Saturday. Thank you, Chad. Thanks for coming. We will see you guys on Monday. Yeah. So Monday morning, early Monday morning. I don't know what the girls are like, what their stream schedules look like, but you guys can probably check them out on their channel. You guys have your stream schedule up on your channel yet?
I do, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you guys go check out the girls' stream channel. Well, I don't know about heart, but. All right, I love you guys. Take it easy. Thank you so much.
Happy Saturday, you guys.
You too. Bye.
Happy Saturday.
Bye.